Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If he want talking the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If he pull out and we spliffed on, he was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck it, Bob, if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Ah, get him, bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. Hi, I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt. 2 G's for the belt. Know the heater gon' make him out. Promise the heater gon' make him out. OD, niggas know me. I just move along with the hand I throw.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Hey, Popcorn. How are you? Fannie Mae, how are you? So good to see you. Just Mel. Hello. How are you? I hope you guys are enjoying your. Oh, I'm not centered. Enjoying your Saturday. So hi, everybody. I'm back. I'm so sorry. I know I had rescheduled my live once or twice. Forgive me for that. The day before yesterday, I went live on Sophie's. If you haven't seen that, I thought it was a great live. People who know Sophie's my friend, and I love her. I respect her, and I am so proud of her. She reached over 3,000 subscribers. So congratulations, Sophie. So I enjoyed being on her panel, and I was supposed to go live yesterday, and I wasn't feeling too well. A few of my sons, they usually work, but they were home, so it would have been really loud. So I only have one home now, the rest are at work. So I just thought it would be a lot more quiet. Yeah, because a house full of dudes is really, really noisy. So so forgive me for that. But hey, Sunshine State of Mind, my girl. Hey, Sophie, were your ears ringing? Hey, Questions Authority, how are ya? So good to see you guys. So good to see you guys. So I wanted to do a part 2. I did do a little recorded video of how people, Lori, should apply highlighter, not as if she's using a powdered donut, but anyway, I went a little easy because I was hoping maybe, and I'm not a makeup expert, but I was hoping maybe she would listen, tweak a little bit, and get more out of her makeup application and all of that. Again, I'm not an expert. I don't pretend to do professional makeup. I don't even work at Ulta or Sephora doing makeup. No shade to them. I'm just saying, right? Like, those are professionals. I'm not. So I was just giving some friendly girl advice. Triple threat. How are you, sweetie? So good to see you. So, just trying to help a sister out from one makeup lover to another. But so anyway, but I did want to do the part 2. I did link a bunch of creators that cover the same topics, cover Lori, cover scammers, all the, beg talk, all of the things. It's like a bunch of things wrapped into one. Sophie, I did Sophie. I didn't do Sophie. Sorry. I did see Sophie was covering somebody named Tammy. So now I know where Lori Jones got the smells like the government or some shit from this lady. I watched this morning. My jaw was on the floor. I guess this lady's homeless and living in a vehicle type thing. No shade, I don't make fun of homeless people, yada, yada, yada. Hi, Jennifer Diaz. How are you? Welcome. I don't make fun of people that are homeless, but I was just watching her, and she would be laughing and then start cursing at people in her chat, I guess trolls, so that, it had me on a roller coaster of emotions. Like, she's laughing and then she's just cursing on it, and I curse, but it was like, what the hell? So I felt like I was getting seasickness from the moving of her emotions, but and it just made me sad too, because there's so many mentally unstable people, and they found the internet. And again, not saying that people with mental illness, don't misunderstand what I'm saying, that people with mental illness shouldn't be able to express themselves on the internet. Um, but untreated mental illness is a thing. And a lot of these people, in my opinion, show that, right? And it makes me sad. Hey, Stevie Lee, how are you? Um, so anyway, I was watching that and I was like blown away. That was my first introduction to that woman. And then I was like binge watching Sophie, and I was like, what the hell? Because I had to get away from Laurie Jones for a little bit. Um, so I did put creators, I linked creators. I'm trying to find Money Swiper's channel so I can link them as well. So anyway, okay. But then I want to play some videos from other people's channels because I had like screen recorded it and clipped it, and then I was just like, ugh, I'm just gonna play it from their channels. I sourced them. The videos that I will be showing you, I sourced them here. Of course, I always give credit. I don't steal people's content and act like it's mine. So I did source them, and thank you guys for even allowing me to use your content. Um, yes, she is a character. She's a character. And I wish her well. It's not easy being homeless. And I think she was displaced because of, you know, um, the storms and stuff. So that's even more difficult when you're displaced due to a natural disaster that is out of your control and everything. Um, but I just found her, so I don't know a lot about her. Hey, Ghost of Shadows. So I don't want to talk too much about her because, again, I literally just ran into her this morning on Sophie's channel, and I was like, what the hell? And I don't like to talk about people in depth that I don't know anything about. It's important to do research, especially if you're talking about people in these kinds of situations. But maybe one day I'll talk about her a little bit, but we'll see. Anyway, so okay, I put them in order in my description. I always forget I gotta go to YouTube. YouTube. Sorry. So just give me a second. You already know I'm not that bright. So I have to go to my channel and just click it from there because it's easier for me to do it that way. What the hell? Oh my goodness, this is so slow. I don't know if it's my laptop or just me. It's probably just me. Probably just me. So it's probably going to interrupt my sound for a second just till I mute so that I can get the first, because I put them in order. Sorry, guys. I put them in order of how, hi, Vera, my Vera. I put them in order of how I wanted to play them. The first ones I wanted to play are old. I want to show you some old videos. And again, this whole live is trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning. I also want to say, I want to preface this by saying, I watched one of Laurie Jones's most recent lives on Mickey Mouse Fan, and she said people are being investigated. Hi, higher uppers. If you're watching my channel, you will just watch me playing her words. So I don't know what I'm going to be investigated for, but that's okay. And probably not talking about me, but she said, the people on YouTube are being investigated. So anyway, hi, higher uppers. Yeah. Okay. She said people keep talking about her kids, and that's not the case. She has her kids online. She brings their trauma online. She keeps talking about her kids online. So when people are critical of her, it's because of the things that she has shown online, her behaviors, the way she treats her daughters. So we're going to have opinions on that. Again, it's not mom shaming. It's on the internet. And it's harmful, right? All the things that she has done to her children and continues to do to her children. So I want to show the old ones because I want, she says that people are bringing up things from 2022. I think that she doesn't understand that people are bringing it up because it shows a pattern of behavior that hasn't changed, hasn't gotten better. It's only gotten worse. So it's important to show that this isn't just, because all parents make mistakes. But it's not even, I don't think that she is this way accidentally or unknowingly. I think she doesn't care, and she causes her daughters harm to try to alienate other people in their lives for this sense of control over them. It's all weird, and to traumatize your daughters, instill fear in them, and all these things for your own selfish needs is abusive, in my opinion. So I think it's important. So let me get the first one. Hold on. Okay, hold on, because it has commercials. So let me just let the commercial play, and then I will share my screen, guys. I have to do it the old-fashioned way. I don't know how everybody else pulls it up and it just shows on their damn screen like nothing. Like I don't have that power or that talent. I will look at the chat on my phone as soon as I. Damn, whoever's walking in the hallway is stomping their damn feet. Lord of mercy. Oh my gosh. Okay. What the hell? Sorry, guys. I got to do it this way. I was trying to just share a window, but it won't let me. It won't let me. I'm not very bright. I told you guys that. Okay. Juror number 6. Hey, my girl. Let me see. Hi. Anybody else I missed? Hey, Zeus. How are you? So she's from TikTok. Hi, Tara. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry if I missed anybody. I don't do it on purpose. I'm always 4 months behind in my chat. Like I even Sophie tag you're it, Sophie. Like even my friends are like, oh shit, they're starting to get behind in their chat. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. So hi, Tara K. So good to see you. Juror number 6, Jennifer Diaz. I think I said hi to everybody else, right? Right. Yes. Okay. She started on Facebook, Zeus. She started on Facebook doing lives. This right here that I'm showing you, I had to show you guys the infamous outfit. I I included this one. You can see this is Sophie's content. I had to because I was talking about it in my last live, and I needed you guys to see how I got traumatized having to see her in this outfit. So I felt like you guys need to be traumatized right along with me. Yeah. You're gonna have to wash your eyes out with soap after this, okay? And I'm not body shaming. I'm talking about the clothing. The clothing is inappropriate, okay? So, because people like to say all the things, all the things. I can't have opinions, whatever. So yeah, y'all gonna suffer with me, okay? So look at her nice little fishnet. It's a whole outfit. I didn't even know that was a thing, where it's an entire bodysuit, and then she got the Daisy Dukes. Look at them girls with Daisy Dukes on. Okay, all right, girl. Oh, I had it muted. Lord of mercy, Cindy, you dumbass. Okay, sorry.
So y'all want to hear something shitty? So it's my landlord. I'm like, hey, is there any way that I can get till Monday? It gives me the weekend to this and that and that. Excuse me.
It isn't stripper worthy. Like, girl, okay. And listen, being sexy, God dang it. I am the disclaimer queen. If you guys are new here, hi, selfie queen. I'm not just a selfie queen, I am the disclaimer queen as well, right? Because people want to get offended. Yeah, this is no, girl. And you're wearing this, it's in the daytime, so you're not going to a nightclub, right? What are she went outside like this? What are you doing, girl? What are you doing?
Which, yeah,
Getting ready to go somewhere. She got makeup right there.
peace. Fuck you.
So this is about her trying to ask her landlord if they could wait till Monday for her rent. And they were like, hell no. No.
We're gonna go to this Westbrook.
Girl, okay. But what's those bangs though? Sorry, I'm going to hell. But girl, come on, Bendito. You know how when you were young and you wanted to cut bangs on yourself, and your parents told you you can't get any bangs, and you were like, "Oh, I bet you I will. I bet you." And you ran in the bathroom and you grabbed a bunch of hair and you held it so tight, and then you cut it, and when you let it go, your bangs were like this short. Jesus Christ, Laura, Lord. Oh, what are you doing, girl? What the hell, girl? No, listen to your parents. Don't cut your damn bangs like that, girl. Fuck. All right, I just needed you guys to suffer with me, and yeah, and see that outfit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm forever traumatized. So yeah, you guys had to go through it with me. Yes, 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 you did. All right. Let's go to the next one. What's the next one? I can't oh my I can't tell who the next one is, but whose video it is. And it is my Sophie as well. Okay. So this one, I don't know if oh sorry. I don't know. This one is 52 minutes, 54 minutes. It is her deleted Facebook live where Lori wanting to trade her kids and the fight. So again, trigger warning. She's going to be addressing her children's biological father. There's going to be, of course, the cursing, threats of violence, inappropriate sexual things, all the things, all the things. You're going to hear all the things here. So, trigger warning, okay? Again, disclaimer queen is letting y'all know. Just be prepared to hear it all. Hey, Mrs. Robinson, how are you? So, yeah. Hi, just Chrissy. How are you? She should win. Listen, listen. Sorry, sorry. She better not. She better not. They gonna lock her ass up immediately. Like, oh girl, that's it. Lock her up. Shit, the 302 she's always making fun of people needing. Yeah, I'm like, this girl is certifiable. Lock her ass up on site. Like, what the hell, man? And again, I feel bad because I do believe that people, women, can wear anything they want. I'm not a misogynist, like, you know, who believes, women have to wear turtlenecks and stuff. But come on, man. Come on, man. What are we doing? Lord mercy. I'm gonna speed her up, and if I have to like skip through stuff, I will because I don't, I hate stealing other people's videos, but these were important and I needed to show you from years ago and that her behavior hasn't changed because Lori keeps saying that us who cover her and speak on her are making her look like a bad guy. No, what we're doing is listening to your lives that you post publicly for the whole world to see and commentate and critique things that aren't just like aren't harmless. They're harmful. If it was harmless, like her, like Raquel posted her with the paint on her face, and then a few times Raquel was laughing, right? Because she looks ridiculous with the makeup that she said she let her daughter do. Things like that are harmless towards us. It's embarrassing towards her daughters. And I think even if her daughters don't realize it now, they will in the future. She may never realize or be embarrassed. She doesn't seem to have the ability to be embarrassed, but things like that, if she just did stupid things like that, but the things that she does are harmful and dangerous, right? Especially towards her daughters. So again, I don't talk about people's kids, but in this instance, I have no choice. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's see how she starts off here.
It's unreal. Unreal. You got to beat up again.
Oh my God, that gingerbread dress. I've talked about it in the live that I did about her re-traumatizing her kids. Like, girl, you went to their pageant, their holiday pageant with a gingerbread outfit. I know you felt festive and it was the holidays, but you weren't part of the pageant, girl. She went like she was gonna go up on stage and sing carols with them. Like, no, you're supposed to sit in the audience, and it was your children's time to shine, right? Whichever child you were there to watch their pageant or their school show, it was their time to shine. You sit in the background and enjoy it, but she has to be the center of attention. She wore Christmas lights, earrings, and all of this stuff. If you're having a if you're having a holiday party at home, okay, wear the gingerbread dress or whatever makes you feel good. You went to school. You went to school like that. They're teenagers. I don't know if you guys remember when you were teenagers. Teenagers were the most ruthless, honest mother effers on the planet. On the planet. You don't think that they were laughing at her dress like that? Like, come on, man. Why would you needlessly do that to your daughter? Girl, bye.
So if you think you got the balls,
Hi, Mama Goose. Hey, Rebrand. Sorry if I missed anybody.
if you honestly, Betty, think you have the motherfucking balls
to have any fucking kind of say-so to these children that came up out me. You don't, bitch. You don't. I'm not going to say my kids don't love them. My kids do. It's what it is. You know, whatever. Their dad is Andy. I mean, sorry. It's what it is. He is still here in their life. He has been since Faith has been 3 months old and she's 12 now.
So Andy's been in their life since she was 3 months old, right? It's so funny that she's like, Benny, F this, and then most recently, in recent months, she's been saying her and Benny are gonna walk into court, skipping arm in arm together against Andy. Like, girl, these things don't age well. They really don't.
And here she's Andy still in their life as that father. That they need.
Mm-hmm.
They need. And what? So don't boo-hoo. Don't boo-hoo. You can't see your motherfucking kids. Or my kids, I shall say. My and Andy's kids.
She said, oh, sorry. Oh, damn it. What did I do? What did I do, Lord?
Amanda Peterson was born on.
What did I do? Damn it, Cindy. I clicked one. Didn't she say that? Oh my God. Damn it, Sophie. You had it on the screen. What did I do? Shit.
Our whole family hated that motherfucker, dude.
And it skipped all the way, Lord of mercy.
Because that's a girl's thing. But motherfucker, she was a baby.
Okay.
Because the nigga's stupid. So, you know, Lord had to.
And be prepared. I think she even says the N-word a few times in this live, right? Just to forewarn you guys, you know?
Put in her hands.
Hi, two of a kind. Benny has a fiance, so I doubt that will work for girl. Hi, Sammy. I know. Girl, stop it. They're going to skip into court together. Wear your gingerbread outfit, because that'll just bring the whole fantasy all together. Girl, stop it.
Faith was 3 months old. Jalen was a little over a year.
A year. So Jay was a little over a year and F was 3 months. But now she acts like he means nothing to them, right? And this is the thing. This is why I say she doesn't care. Her feelings, what she wants, overrides the well-being of her children, right? And she's in recovery, so she says, right? When you're in addiction, your thinking isn't straight. You know what I mean? Your priorities, you're very selfish. But someone who's in sobriety, I don't understand with the same thinking that your needs are first, that you're going to alienate your children from a man that wants to be there, that stepped up when they were a year and 3 months and has been there ever since. No matter what you and him went through, he has never wavered in caring and being there for the girls. So that tells me a lot too, that you're willing to do what you want to do, even though this man has been there and continues to be there and is fighting for guardianship for them, not for your little resources in the placenta, because he wants the better for them. Sad. I might
became the love of my life. Andy. Started dating. Took in my kids, took in his kids. I mean, beautiful, beautiful. What he's ready for the world. Here we sit, 11 and a half years later. 11 and a half years later, not once has he turned on his kids. He's at their beck and call.
See?
Something that bitch can't do. When you tell your kid you can't play Barbies because that's a girl's thing, well, motherfucking she was a baby.
What is this accent, though? What is this accent she has here? Is it when because I'm from New York, right? But that's not a New York accent. That's what she thinks a gangster sounds like. What she thinks somebody who's bout it. I hear some people say bowdy. It's bout it. About. So if you're about it, that's So we say bout it, bout it. You think you bout it, bout it? You think you're about it? I see people saying bowie, bowie, or bowie, bow. That's not how it's bout it, bout it. But we're gonna say bout it, bout it. Okay, just for people that may be listening, because I hear them say that, and I'm like, that's not how you. No. Yeah.
She wanted to play Barbies with her dad. But you couldn't do that because you ain't man enough to play Barbies with the dog.
I know.
So the love of my life.
I agree, and that's my belief too, because she gets benefits for her children, and I think that she doesn't want to lose those benefits, right? Because I've said it before as well. If one of your daughters resides with Andy, if she gets food stamps for her and her two daughters. Oh, I don't get food stamps, by the way, just for anybody in the bushes lurking. So I can be reported for food stamp fraud when I don't receive food stamps. Just a little FYI. Anyway, if she receives food stamps for her and her two daughters, then she should at least give 1/3 towards Andy's house, right? And I heard her say she's not going to do that or buy food for his house because then when Jay comes back home, he's not going to give it back. It'll be eaten. It will have been eaten. I can't even imagine being so selfish that one of my children lives elsewhere and I'm getting money for them for food specifically, and I won't at least go grocery shopping for them because they're coming back home and I won't get that food back. They'll have eaten it. There's no way I could go to sleep knowing that one of my children is elsewhere and I haven't contributed to help. Like, if I could, right? If I'm getting benefits for them, like this is another example of why we get so angry with you, Lori, because I do know that you listen to videos or they send you clips. I'm not a narcissist. I don't think that everybody watches my stuff. That's crazy. But I do know that you're aware of the channels covering you on YouTube. And this is why we get upset with you, because you say you put your kids first. You really don't, though. In reality, you don't. That's the problem.
Andy plays Barbies with him. Lets him draw on his back with markers, paints his nails.
I agree, Fannie Mae. I think the CPS has failed the girls. I've shared that when I was young, my mother, may she rest in peace, was an addict. Our home was full of addicts. Okay. Our kitchen was just for decoration. Honestly, it was an empty room. The refrigerator might have been just a nightstand because it was never full. We didn't even know my mother was receiving benefits for us. We didn't even know my father was paying child support. Yeah. Unaware of all of this because we didn't know food in the house. Again, I'm not shaming or blaming my mother. My mother was an addict. My mother's no longer here. Just stating facts. And CPS was involved because I had little brothers, and one of my little brothers, his grandmother removed him when she came and saw that we were living with no light, no gas, because she was very involved with her grandson. And when she came one time and saw the lights were off, she was like, what the hell? And she removed her grandson. And she continued to call, it was called ACS back then. And she, in New York, and she kept calling. And she wasn't anonymous. She called, left her name, said, hey, there's children living in that home with no light, no gas, no food, strange people in the house. Every time I would go get my grandson, there's strange people there. They finally came out. They saw us with no light, no gas, dirty clothes, everything imaginable, right? They told my mother, you have 6 months, get this straightened out. My brother's grandmother kept calling for us. She already had my brother, but she knew nothing had changed. She called again. They came out 6 months later. Again, we give you 6 more months. It took them over a year to finally remove us, and it was only because of my brother's grandmother who continued to call. They failed us. We were living in the worst conditions imaginable. No coats. We lived in New York. It was wintertime. My mom would send us from the Bronx to Manhattan to my father's job 4 times a week, and he would give us money. Never even brought up to us that he was giving my mother child support every week, because that's not who my father is. Gave us the money. We weren't allowed to touch $1 out of that money. So I say that to say that they've failed these kids. And that was years ago, okay? That was in 1985. 1985. Okay. These things are still happening. These things are still happening. And it's unfortunate because when I was young, I wished I would get angry like adults. None of you guys see what's happening. And we were told we better not talk about it. My mother threatened us. I saw this with Lori and it kind of triggered me because the things that she says, my mom used to say to us, you better not tell your father. If you think I'm going to let you go to your father, I brought you into this world, I'll take you out of this world. And she meant it. We knew my mother meant it. You know what I mean? So anyway, it's just upsetting. I can't scoop to her level. I know. Girl, she said that this morning, I think. I'm not going to scoop to that. Stoop. Stoop, Lori. Stoop. Like a stoop is something you step onto. So you're not going to stoop down to their level, not scoop, like an ice cream scoop. It's stoop. STOOP. Okay. Stoop means to step down. Okay.
They weren't hurting nothing. They weren't hurting you, and they weren't hurting themselves. All they wanted to do was play Barbies, hang out with you. But you was too busy getting up in here and worried about being judged because you playing Barbies with your motherfucking kid.
Took
I'll take you down.
him.
Candy will sit in that motherfucking parking lot as we speak right now. And he will fucking build a Barbie house and play with them. Believe that. Let's get that right.
And this is the man you're trying to alienate your kids from, right? The man that you said will sit there and play Barbies and do all the things that you're saying their biological father is a piece of crap for not doing. This man did all those things. And this is the man you're trying to alienate your daughters from. The man that you told F, he doesn't, because he didn't hear her say that she loves him, so he didn't repeat it. So you had her believing that he doesn't love her and that he was mad at her for you allowing her to stay in Benny's house when he's only supposed to see them supervised. But you wanted to convince your young daughter, teenage daughter, that Andy was angry at her for staying at his house when it's not her fault, her responsibility. That's on you. But you had to convince her that he's mad at you when we know that that's not the case.
So, Mr. Benny, I know for a fact.
Tracy Lee, because she's from New York, girl. We all talk like that, girl. We all. And I'm not gonna lie, when I'm animated and angry, yeah, I can be a little ghetto. I can be a little a la ghetto. I can, right? But like, girl, she's from New York. This is how we talk. No, girl, no. Stop it right now.
You see this? I know for
Ignorant,
a fact you
exactly. This is ignorance. And when I'm angry, I can be a little ignorant. I'm not gonna lie, I can be a little ignorant. So
you're watching my every move. Keep watching. Because the next move, skeet.
what?
You ain't gonna be seeing them period anymore.
What was that? The next move? Skeet.
Knowing shit anymore.
That wasn't even Ebonics or New York slang. I have no idea what that was. I have no idea what that was. That was weird.
Believe it.
I know, April. She was doing a preacher's voice. Oh my God, you guys. She was doing a preacher's voice, like a Southern preacher's voice. I was laughing because she was going between gangster and like preacher. And listen, there's sometimes where I say things and it comes out Southern. Like, I swear to God. I don't know. It just, and Sophie, I tell Sophie that all the time. Girl, it just comes out Southern, certain things I say. So I get it. Sometimes the inflection in my voice, it happens, right? But it's like I don't know, she was trying real hard to sound like a preacher. Like she came off like a preacher. Like it was crazy.
Because once we added Indiana, Jalen will have a new phone where there ain't no fucking communication with your bitch ass period until she turn 18. Because if you can't explain to them why you ain't been in their life, and you ain't even communicating with them, they too busy playing with your girls, kids, and hanging out with them. You too busy doing this or doing this.
But you got, and she said you too busy playing video games or smoking while she has her ganja vape in her hand that she had it almost in every live, even with her daughter sitting right next to her. Like, what?
Are doing that?
Really?
There's an issue.
He's an addict, right? You're doing this or you're doing that. So if he's doing that, he's an active addict. Again, somebody who was an addict, right? If you were an addict, you know how it is to be an addict. Not excusing being an absentee parent. I'm not excusing that, but I'm saying, right? She's coming at him for doing all the things that she once did herself. Okay, got it.
You supervised visits, and that was to my mom.
Supervised visit. You see that?
Couldn't do that. It was me and Andy. All right, we'll supervise the visits.
Gollum. She is Gollum. Sorry.
It's my husband, me, the mom.
Damn, I have her sped up. I just speed her up more. Lord of mercy.
Made 4 visits at apartment with me and Andy.
Oh my God, she said that part. She said that part. I didn't know she was saying it that long.
And the girls. The girls were on swings, playing. Here stands Benny. Right next to Lori. Talking to me, worrying about this and that and this and that. Nothing about his kids at all. He ain't getting this. It's locked.
Ew.
You have me hot. I mean hot. You got me hot. Now, I know you've seen this, but I don't fucking care. So who you need to, I don't care. So whoever. Big mine. Mom. All caps. All caps. It took your little motherfucking seed sperm to create them, but they whole motherfucking...
You know what's worse is that they can hear her. What's worse, all of this, is they can hear her. They can hear that's my biggest issue as well, is that she's subjected them to having to hear all of this, dogging out their parent no matter what, right? No matter how bad he is, that is still their parent. These are things that kids should not be subjected to. These kids have been forced to grow up way before they should have. They should have been able to have a childhood. This is why they act the way they act, because of the things that she does and says in front of them. That's crazy to me. You know, the way she talks about Benny and then she talks about Andy in front of them. I was with my husband 27 years, okay? And we've been apart for gonna be 3 years in September. I had to leave because he relapsed. He was in relapse for 8 years and it became too much, right? I would never dog him. I've never dogged him on the internet. Again, this was a man I was with 27 years, have children with. He will always be the father of my sons. They will always be a part of him. So if I dog him, he's such a piece of crap. My children are a part of this man. He wasn't a piece of crap when I laid with him, when I had children with him, but now he's the worst of the worst. What does that make me? My choice in men must be just as bad. And she doesn't understand that regardless, these girls, that they are a part of this man. And that creates some kind of internalized resentment. The girls may not realize it because they don't even know how to articulate what they may be feeling. But I can tell you from someone who had my mom do that, told me the worst things about my dad, trying to alienate us from my dad. It creates a sense of internalized hatred and inadequacy. You feel like, why am I not good enough? And my dad is the best thing in my life. My father's always been consistent in my life. Always, always.
Body grew up.
Hi, Moon. And I'm sorry, everybody. I haven't really been paying attention to the comments. I'm sorry. I get amped up. Hey, my Sir Lancelot. Hi, Susie Johnson. The trauma she has inflicted on those girls is disgusting. And two of a kind. Hey, sweetie. I agree. And it's trauma that they need to be in therapy. They needed to be in therapy years ago. Years ago. Because as teenagers, once you're put into therapy, you may not want to be as forthcoming as you would have been had you been in therapy younger. Again, speaking from experience. You know, my parents didn't know him, and I interviewed my stepmother on my channel. It's alive on my channel, and you can hear her. And I started crying because she said, my one regret is not putting you and your brother in therapy as soon as you came to live with us. Because I went into foster care. They removed me when I was 11. I went to go live with my brother's grandmother, and she didn't have space for us. right? Because now she went from just having her grandson to having 4 children. During the time where ACS was contacted about us, my mother had another child. So by the time they removed us, my little brother was 5 months old. So she took in me and my brother, we share the same father, her grandson, and a new baby, my brother's, and I will forever be indebted to her that she did that. But she didn't have enough room. She had her adult sons living there. It was a 3-bedroom in the projects. She couldn't, she fed us, all the things. She couldn't take care of us. I was there a little while, and my dad came and got me, and a week later came and got his son, my brother. And our lives changed. We went from having nothing to being hungry to never knowing what it is to be hungry again with my father and my stepmother. And she said her one regret is as soon as we went to live with them that they didn't put us in therapy then. And that wasn't her fault. She didn't know everything we had gone through, because we had to keep it a secret. So I'm in my 50s and my parents never badmouth each other. Exactly. My first marriage lasted 27 years, couldn't keep his pecker in, still was a good dad, never dogged him either. Exactly, Mama Goose. I don't get along with my kid's dad, but I have never and will never talk bad about them. And that's what adults do, triple threat. You don't want to harm your kids. You don't want to hurt your kids. Even if, let's say, their parent, because mothers too, there's a lot of single fathers raising their kids. Even if the mother is in addiction or just abandoned them, you have to be very careful what you tell your kids, because again, it creates a feeling of inadequacy. Why didn't she want to be here? They start blaming themselves. So you have to be very careful and not do that. Shield your kids from that pain, that hurt.
Up in me, not yours. You
I
did this
agree,
much.
Christina.
That's that much. Plus the liver.
I know, Mikey.
So, boo-boo, let's get it right. They mine. Your little sperm cell, that small, created humans that big, that I created. Big whoop in my belly. This big.
And her argument there is like ridiculous. First of all, yeah, his little sperm, yes. And do you not understand how anatomy and all of that works? There's millions of sperm swimming. So it's a miracle. You're trying to lessen his role in creating life. And I hate when women do that too. All it took was your little sperm. That was the beginning, right? That sperm, you needed that sperm, Lori. As little as you're saying it is, that is how magnificent it is. That sperm fertilized your egg. So again, in trying to belittle this man, that his role was so minuscule, she makes herself look like an idiot. She really does.
This big in my belly. With your little ass teeth. So you ain't got those teeth, so nigga.
Wow.
You get it right. 736. Bobtail cord. Come see me, baby. You man enough. You think you daddy enough. You better know where I at. Ain't you on up? Scared. Scared.
Again, I need to remind you, her daughters are hearing this.
Here's what it is. Ain't gonna lie. When I was with the idiot, at one point, I bit his dick.
What?
Bad itch. Bad it. He had to go to the hospital. He was bleeding a little bit. I mean, he good. Whatever, I don't give a fuck. But I bit it. Motherfucker, don't play me. Don't test me. Don't dare me. Don't know. I'm loaded. If you don't know me. So we're gonna talk.
What? She's gangster. She bit his genitals. She should have been in jail, right? She should have been in jail. That's insane. Who says this type of things on the internet? Like, that doesn't make you gangster. That makes you rabid. You need to go get a rabies shot, because that means you're rabid, girl. Worse than Cujo. What the hell is wrong with you? I can't.
So we went to the lodge and the phone and said, I think they kind of this.
If she was around Dominicans and Jamaicans, she wouldn't call every Hispanic she runs into Mexican, right? Any Hispanic she runs into, they're Mexican. Even people that aren't Hispanic, like, girl, yeah, no. She would know if she hung around any form of Hispanics that we come from all different places, okay? Yeah.
This time, it's your life. Your life, Benny. Not your dick, not your face, not your jaw. Fucked you up so many times. Now it's time for your life.
So now she's admitting to domestically abusing this man, right? And then we're gonna believe again. I don't talk about people's DV, but she's talking about it. She's talking about she used to beat his ass and all this bout it shit. Wow. I just don't know. Hey, Bliss, Chris. I get it, Mama. It's family day. I love you, Bliss. Do you? I understand. And hey, hot dog. On other lives, she sounds like one of Spouse SpongeBob's people. Cuban, Puerto Rican, yeah, all Mexican. There's so many, right? You could be from Nicaragua. I was going to say Nicaraguense. Nicaragua, Honduras, Chile, Venezuela, right? Colombia, Puerto Rico, DR, Mexico, all these different places. El Salvador, Ecuador, like, girl, bye.
Your life. My kids can hate me. They can do whatever they want. They don't know. They have not seen. They have not been manipulated. And if they can't realize how low life you are and how... Ooh. Andy has done so much for them in one day that you have done it in fucking 18 years. In 18. They don't.
So how are you saying 18 years? Okay.
You haven't called my kids. You haven't said happy birthday. You haven't sent them a card. You haven't done shit. They mine. Your little speck of sperm made them grow up in me. They grew 9 months. 9 months. I carried these precious children.
Didn't she say recently that, and I'm sorry, again, guys, I'm only talking about her children because I have no choice, right? This is stuff she's put on the internet. Didn't she very recently say that she gave birth to one of her daughters prematurely, like 2 months earlier? Very recently she said that, but she carried them 9 months. Okay.
They grew up in Lori. They grew up in Lori. Remember, you're the little thing. So what makes you think you got any say-so or any opinion on it?
No, Stevie Lee.
I'd like to know. She only got that much. I got this much. So I'd like to know. And if my mom was here...
He didn't have that much and you had this much. It took both of you. Again, without him, your egg would have never been fertilized. So trying to diminish the man's role, it makes her look foolish again.
Oh, if my mom was here, I would not be talking right now because you'd be done. You'd be done, nigga. You'd be done.
Why does she keep saying the N-word? Like, girl, what is wrong with you?
Am I know for a fact?
I know juror number 6. Yes, but then she claimed in the same sentence that she had to have sex in the bathroom to have her induced. I know, girl. Her lies are she can't even remember. That's why I say people with bad memories need not lie. The truth never changes. So the truth, you remember it because it's etched in your brain, right? I can't remember everything about when I was in labor, but I remember the big things. You know what I mean? Because it's etched in my brain because that is how it happened. But if I'm telling a lie, I have to remember it. Listen, I don't have a good memory when it comes to being a liar. That's why I'm not a liar. Never been a liar, okay? No, I'm lying. I'm lying. In my addiction, girl, I was everything but a truth teller. In my addiction, I lied to any and everyone. But since I've been in recovery, it'll be 24 years on the 28th. I don't lie because I don't have a good memory. I don't. But the truth, I remember like an elephant.
My mom is flipping shit in heaven right now.
OG Breeze, my girl, I've missed you. I can't stay because my lunch break is over, but I had some time to say hi and hit the like and support. Thank you, my OG. I've missed you, my girl. Love you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Susie. I appreciate that. Oh, me too. Oh, me too, Tracy Lee. My face, I can't lie. My face tells it all, right? My face, it lets you know if I'm not falling for your bullshit. If I'm not having fun, yeah, you can read it all in my face. You can read it all in my face.
Because Jalen's talking to me. I knew she is. My mom hates that motherfucker. Hates him. Hates him. Hates him. And hate's a strong word, but my mom hates him. And when I say hate, it's a strong word. My whole family hated that motherfucker, dude. They only tolerated him because of me. There was times I had to tell my husband, my mom, my dad, my stepdad, my sister, my cousins, zip it, say it. Because I was with her. So in any way, if you thought my family liked you, they don't. They didn't. So if you want to corrupt my Jalen and my faith, you go ahead. If they want to leave me, let
Corrupt you. If you want to corrupt my kids, that's so manipulative. She knows her daughters are hearing her. So she's telling them, if you want to have anything to do with your biological father, right? She's instilling in them this, that's bad. You're bad. You're betraying me if you want anything to do with your father. If you want to even understand where you came from, you're betraying me. It's so manipulative, the things that she's doing, knowing her daughters are in earshot and are listening to her. Harmful again.
them leave me. You know what? God's got me. God knows what I've done. God knows. And he's got me. Believe that. And I got you, bitch.
Two of a kind, you're
You want
right.
Jay to come stay with you?
What she did to her mother and putting her hands on her mother, and the story I heard about how her mother passed, may her mother rest in peace. Horrifying, horrifying.
You want Faye to come stay with you? Is that what you want? Huh? Is that what you want, nigga? Nigga? Is that what you motherfucking want? Because guess what? You can have him. Have him. Now y'all probably shitting saying, why you say have him, boy? Why you saying that? Shut the fuck up, blah, blah. No, y'all. You want them? Have them. Let's see what direction they choose. Because whatever they choose, that's where they go. Believe that. If it ain't with me, if it ain't with Andy, then I guess it's with your bitch ass. And if they go with your bitch ass, yes, I ain't talking to them till they're 18 because I ain't been around.
Wow. If they go with your bitch ass, I guess I ain't talking to them till they're 18. That right there told her daughters everything they need to know. You better not even want anything. Don't even articulate to me that you want anything to do with your father. Insane, insane. Exactly. She would disown her girls. Yes, she did.
They see and talking 18. Yep. If you find me, you find me. If I ain't fucking dead by then.
Wow.
They don't understand. They just don't. You want them, Benny? You can have them. You can have them. Come get them. You want me to pack the bag? Oh, wait. You being their dad, let me and Andy fill you in real quick before they go to you. Okay. Jalen's on medicine. She takes medicine in the morning, medicine at night. Make sure she takes them. Jalen now likes pink. She likes certain colors.
This part this part pissed me off when she starts talking about their menstrual cycle and their menstruation. Like, girl, oh my God.
Certain clothes. You don't know. Let me fill you in. Jalen likes. She's kind of not a chicken person. Let's see. Jalen's a big girl now. Jalen's 13 now. Faith is 12 now.
And I think what she meant by big girl, I think you know what I think she meant by that. Because the last time that Jalen came to her house a few days ago, because she had an eye appointment, this Mother of the Year said something about her looking big. And is she expecting? She's 15. She's 15. And she tells her, are you expecting a child? Like, what? Making her self-conscious. The girl says, no, I just ate a Big Mac. Commenting on her weight. And I think that's what she was doing here. Because her younger daughter is very thin. Gross.
They both get their period. Neither one of them wear pads or tampons. They wear pads. So make sure you got them all lined up. So
what the fuck? Neither one of them wear tampons. They wear pads. Like, what? Why would he need to?
You have them. My babies ain't without. Because they may be with you, but they're my babies. Right here. In this heart. They can live with you. They can do what the fuck they want. They want to be with you. I'm done. Done.
See, if they want to be with you, they're my babies, right? They're right here in my heart. But if they want to be with you, I'm done. Done. What? And then she gets mad that we replay these lives because I don't think she understands how terrible the emotional abuse. It's abusive, Lori, what you're saying about your girls, to your girls, where your girls can hear you, is emotionally abusive, mentally abusive. Those scars, emotional abuse lasts a lifetime. Physical, right? When you get corporal punishment, it lasts for a few minutes. Out. I'm not saying it makes it right. Okay. I don't believe in corporal punishment. Never have with my kids. because I was abused physically, okay? But the mental scars last a lifetime.
God said, Lori, throw the fucking towel in. I did.
Christina.
Did. Jalen's 13. Faith is 12. Where you go is where you go. Follow the yellow brick road. Be smart about it.
What? Where you go is where you go. Follow the yellow brick road. What are you talking about?
That's all I can fucking say about this. Now.
Well, she ready to fight. She getting ready. She getting ready now.
So, you got my number. You got my daughter's number.
My daughter.
Ask my
What is
baby.
that accent? My daughters. What? My daughter. My daughter. Like, sorry, I got to do the whole neck roll because.
Want to go. Who they want to be with. Because where they choose, honestly.
Hi, snarkers are us. I know. I know, snarkers. I know. Listen. I was listening to Mickey Mouse Fan. I want to play that. I know this is a long one, and I wanted to play something from Snarkers Are Us's page. With your permission, of course. I did source you, but I'm a Mouse Fan, and Lori is so disrespectful. Okay. I would ask for continued prayers for Snarkers Are Us's grandbaby. Okay. And her nana, right? Kit Kat. Oh, because we're not allowed to call her nana. Kit Kat was saying a prayer for Snarkers Are Us's grandson. And Lori, being a mother, right, said, I'm going to go walk the dogs. And then today on her live, because people were pissed, you not only did you disrespect Kit Kat's prayer, that is a child. That is a child. She says she didn't go walk the dogs. She just said that. I was there and I listened the whole time, and she kept calling Snarkers Are Us mother effer. I got them blocked and I got nothing for them. It's about a child. You sociopath. It is about a sick child that will be ringing the bell in May. You, again, sociopath. Then you wonder why people dislike you so much and why people record your lives and commentate on you, because you are just one of the most vile women I've encountered on the internet. And that's saying a lot.
That's where they go. Done. Fed the fuck up. Fed up.
I am so sorry, Snarkers Are Us. And he is in my prayers. Genuinely, every day that I pray. It's insane that she would say that and think that it's okay to say that.
Fed up. There was one thing I promised my mama before she left this motherfucking world. Before she left. She said, Lori,
What is that behind?
hold on, y'all hold up real quick. I'll calm down here in a minute. Hold up, y'all see me like this.
What? What is she? I know. What is she doing, Sophie?
My bad, y'all. One thing my mom said, take care of the girls. Then, I've been taking care of my mom.
What? This is why you treat the people you love kindly when they're alive, right? People, like, there's a saying, give me my flowers when I'm alive, right? Don't come to my grave and give me flowers when you weren't there when I was alive. You know what I mean? You're basically tirándole flores to your mother, but when your mother was here, you weren't treating her the way you should have been. And I get it. Guilt, I get it. I still have guilt. I wish I could have changed a lot of things with my mother too. But this is, I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I don't even want to play this part because this part upsets me.
I'm gonna look you in your eye, motherfucker, because I know you watching. I motherfucking know. You can beat Andy's ass. I'll sign my rights right to you. Betty Collins. Beat his ass. Beat his ass, and I'll give you the girls. Sounds good to me. If you, Mr. Betty Collins, can beat my husband's ass, you can have him. Yeah, you can have him. Beat his ass first, though. Beat that ass first, though. Beat that ass. When you can beat my husband's ass, you can have my children, our children, mine and these children. You can have that. But first, again, first for the 9th time, you got to beat my husband's ass. Sounds fair to me. What y'all think? 2 for the price of 1.
2 for the price of 1. Your children are human beings with their own minds, their own thoughts. They are not your possession. They are not your possession.
I think it sounds good. You beat his ass, and you get 2 children. Yes, that's 2 for the price of 1. So if you honestly can beat his ass, I will have papers in front of me, everything lined up. But if you can beat my husband's ass, me and my husband will give them to you. Me and my husband will give them to you. But first, beat his ass. Beat his ass. 1 time. 1 time. Not 2. 1 time. So, when you can beat my husband's ass, when you, Mr. Betty fucking Collins, can beat my husband's ass, me and my husband will give you these girls. But first, you gotta beat his ass 1 time. Beat his ass 1 time.
Oh my God, okay.
And me and my husband will give you these girls. And I know you seeing this. You watch every motherfucking movie. Get off my ass.
I'm just playing it so you can hear the next thing she says, then I'm going to move on. She's going to offer, beat his ass, you can have my girls, and...
You ain't getting the pussy. You ain't getting this.
There you go.
And the only way you're getting my babies is if you beat my husband's ass. I'm still married. Been separated for a hot minute. I am still married. But if you honestly can beat his ass, I will do.
What the fuck?
Motherfucker, I will write it on paper. What I gotta do. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. And I'm gonna tell you what. You win. You get 2 children. You get 2 children. 2 beautiful, beautiful children. And you make it a piece of ass to go with it because you beat his ass.
Gross. 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 Yes. Yes, Kelly girl. Yes. Yes. Is it Catabo? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Catabo, hello. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm probably butchering your name. I'm sorry. Hey, my sassy nerd girl. What is Sophie saying? Oh yeah, I think she's worse too, Sassy. She's worse. I think that she's worse because the damage she's inflicting on her kids. She repeats it over and over. I know, Mama Goose. I know. I agree, Fannie Mae. Listen, I'm not gonna play anymore. It's just the same. It's just the same. She just keeps repeating it, saying she'll give him some of this. You'll get the 2 girls. Beat his ass. All that. I just wanted you to hear out of her own mouth that she'll, volunteer her body because it's made of pure 24 karat gold, right? Okay, sure you're right, girl. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, girl? Like, what are you talking about? Oh my God. I can't. And again, this is why we show it, because her behavior hasn't gotten better. What the hell? Sorry. It just gets worse. And it's not getting any better. All right, let me see what this one is. Oh, this is Mickey Mouse fan. Hold on. Let me see how long this one is. Hold on. It's a commercial, guys. Just give me 1 second. I have to let it play silently. Oh my God, how many commercials? It's insane. It's and again, her behavior hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. Oh, this is from, okay, this is from today, I think. Today's the first, right, guys? Good. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Yes, today's the first. Did she? She said something worse? Oh, God, I'm going to have to go back. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me see what she said that's even worse, because I didn't think that was a thing. Oh, my God. She said something worse. Lord, shit. God damn it. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me go to my history, because I could just go right to where I was watching. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm going to skip through it because I don't know exactly where it is. But it was like I was, and I had it sped up, but sheesh, man. Felt like I was on that one forever. All right, hold on. Okay, let's see. Oh, shit, muted.
What you think? So here's the deal. Let me hit my little pen real quick. So, oh, oh. I'll give it my kids and a piece of ass to top it
Hey,
off.
dog, how are you? I have the condensed version on your playlist, Snarkers or Us? On your playlist? Okay. All right, hold on. Let me go to your playlist. All right, hold on. Sorry, I'm all in your faces, guys. Sorry. I'm just going to Snarkers or Us's page. You have it in Snarkers R Us. You have it in your okay in her folder. Okay, all right, in your playlist. Hold on. Laurie Jones. Okay, here we go.
You raised me to know right from wrong.
Oh my God, shut up, lady. All right, so I got to look for that little outfit, right? Look for that little outfit. Sorry, my eyes don't work very well, guys. So I gotta, gotta look really good. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Damn, Snurkers, there's a lot, man. Proof that she's been smoking? No. Is it? Oh my God. All the links dropped in the recent lives. Okay, hold on, man. Snurkers, I'm so sorry. Hi, Paz. Can you tell me which towards the bottom? Okay, thank you, because I'm having a hard time here, girl. See, there goes my southern, there goes my southern accent. It comes out too. Right towards the bottom. All right, hold on. One. All right, so the first one is, damn, she got 124. Lord of mercy. Lori is all mad. Lori lies about everything. Where's your attorney now? Lori blocked Psycho Bunny. Do you guys remember when Lori asked LR to come live with her? Yes, I remember that. Naked Butterfly, no more excuses. Oh, shit. The molecules. Oh my God, that was hilarious. That was hilarious, Snurkers, when you clipped her trying to say molecules. Oh my goodness. More Darren. No. Villain has already debunked this lie. Oh shit, man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Wait, is it going in reverse? I think it's going in reverse, guys. Shit. Lori, get your shit together. Oh my goodness. Oh my ham. What the hell? Lori, where the hell is it? Oh my God. Guys, I am the worst with this. I can't see, man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Shit, Snurkers, I can't find it. It might be for you. She said it's in the shorts. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just go to the shorts. Yeah, because guys, my eyes don't work well. Like on seriously. Seriously. All right. Yeah, this is easier for me. This is easier to look through the shorts. Because then at least they're bigger. I can see them better. Sorry, guys. Listen, this is what you get at Selfies channel. A hot mess express, man. I'm the worst. Yeah, I can see these much better. It's much easier to see. I can see her with that damn little outfit thing on. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Yes, it says Simply Sophie full video. Shit. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you. I'm so sorry, guys. Forgive me. Am I still sharing my screen? I was still sharing my screen the whole time. Oh, God, I was forcing you guys. I'm so sorry. I was forcing you guys to scroll with me. Oh, shit. Yes, I am. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, guys. I am so sorry.
Real quick. Let me tell you something, Benny. Motherfucking Collins. They ain't yours.
No, it's not your fault. It's my fault. It's my
Leave
fault.
us the motherfucker alone. Understand? Or get beat up.
Oh, she was gangster in her Facebook days.
Okay. There is no reason why everybody has to go to your motherfucking ass and tell you about my kids. Mine.
Why was she so mad at him? I don't even understand.
Nigga, I done beat you up so many motherfucking times.
What did she say?
Nigga, I done beat you up so many motherfucking times. It's unreal. Unreal. You about to get beat up again. So if you think you have the balls, if you honestly, Betty, think you have the money, mine.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. And this is not okay, right? No one should be laying hands on anyone, okay? But I see this thing where women think it's empowering to come on and confess that they put their hands on men. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's the same thing, okay? No one should put hands on anyone at all, at all. If that's your reaction, if that's, she has no self-control, and you expect me to believe that she doesn't exhibit this behavior towards everyone in her life. She put her hands on her mother, okay? She has an issue with her anger with her hands. So I don't think I have to say where I'm going with that, right? I think that everyone in her life has felt her wrath. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. I'm trying to go to Mickey Mouse fan. Hold on. Let me stop sharing and go to. What did I just do? Shit. Sorry, guys. That's unacceptable, guys. I'm sorry. I take that shit real serious with people putting their hands on people. I know she's so tough. I know. Right? Exactly. When you have a bunch of dirty clothes in your house that smell, no. And then I saw her going into F's closet, and I think I saw a rod for hangers, but nothing hung up, everything on the floor. Like, get some hangers, hang things up. It makes it easier. You don't have to worry about ironing it, right? You wash something, you dry it, you fold it, and it kind of alleviates having to iron so much. I mean, I don't even know if she irons, but you know what I'm saying? Like, normal people, you know what I mean? Like, I have a trick. Like, I'll wash something and I'll dry it. I'll fold it for my sons with their work shirts. Like, I'll iron it, or I'll spray a little bit of Febreze on it if they're rushing, and throw it in the dryer, and it takes the wrinkles out, and then it feels nice and warm, and it's wrinkle free. So, yes, I know. I know. Sin, trust me, the same. You know what I mean? Like people shame me for living with my sons because again, I had an apartment that I worked hard to get, me and my ex, and I had to leave. My sons came and got me because it was hell. So my sons have a beautiful apartment. They have a loft up there, and they took their mother and their youngest brother in. He was a minor when we came to live here, and they took us in. And so, I don't have my own space, but I'm so blessed. And I don't sit on the internet expecting people to take care of me. You know what I mean? Work hard, do everything I can. When I'm not at work, I'm here cleaning, cooking, all the things. These are still my children, even though they're grown ass men. Um, she just doesn't appreciate anything. All the resources she's had, I'm not even eligible for food stamps or any of that. You know what I mean? And she just exploits all these resources. Had a whole RV and sold it instead of paying it forward. I am so sorry, son. I am so genuinely sorry for your loss. Um, yeah, that's horrible. I'm genuinely sorry for your loss. You know, that's something I don't even I can't say I understand, right? As a mom, I know how much I love my sons, but I've never been in that place. And I'm genuinely so sorry. Genuinely. I know the flashing lights, right? Because I thought that flashing lights and stuff could bring on a seizure as well. I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but I thought that that was also a thing where it could cause you to have seizures and stuff. I just wanted to go to Mickey Mouse to show you guys the live from today that she covered, and I love listening to her commentary as well. I think that she's kind. Mickey Mouse fan is very kind and empathetic, but straightforward. Just like all the creators that I linked, I genuinely enjoy their channels and I watch their channels. And they're amazing. Snurkers R Us is really amazing. Is really trying to help Lori's children. Sorry, genuinely concerned for the children, and I I love that because when I was a kid, I wish that there would have been more adults concerned about us. My dad wanted to rescue us because even though we didn't tell him what was going on, he saw enough. We would go to his job with no coats on. He knew, like, coming in the dead of winter with no coats on. But he told me when we went to live with him, he's sorry and that he didn't remove us because he didn't want us to hate him. He didn't want us to hate him or resent him for the rest of our lives. And I felt so bad because we wanted to be with our dad. And he had so much guilt thinking that, we would have hated him and all this stuff. So I appreciate people that see what's going on and put children first, you know, because we fell through the cracks. We did. We did. We were failed. We were failed by the system. And again, I'm not here like playing victim. I'm good. It turned me into a stronger person, but children shouldn't have to suffer and be hungry. And I had to rock my little brothers to sleep. My mom was never home, and she would come home after 3 days and she would bring herself some food, knowing that we had been home this whole time with nothing to eat. And when we would be like little puppies in front of her, she would get mad at us. Like, oh my God, I can't eat anything in front of you. Like, lady, you've been gone for 3 days. Like, we haven't had anything to eat. Like, and Lori reminds me so much, so much. And that's why she bothers me so much. Lori bothers me so much because I see so many of the traits that my mother exhibited when my mother was in addiction. When my mother got clean and sober, my mother was an amazing, kind person. But in her addiction, she just was one of the worst. And I see the same behaviors in Lori, the same behaviors, the way she talks to her kids, the way she's always stuffing her face. Like, I can't imagine me cooking and not giving a plate to my children. They're minors first. You'll see her cooking and stuffing her face and girl, what the hell? In her old videos where her daughter F is sick, and does she get up to give her soup, make her soup? No. She has her other daughter. Go take care of your sister. Go check on your sister. She needs her, she gets up and she says, go back to bed, go get her something to drink. No, you get your ass off of the freaking Facebook Live, go get your daughter something to drink, take her to the freaking ER. She didn't take it because her mother, may she rest in peace, and God said, it's not that deep yet, Lori. When she said that, I wanted to reach through my device. You know why I didn't take him to the ER? Because my parent and God said, it's not that deep yet, Lori. So what, you're gonna wait for, God forbid, your daughter to have a fever that's so, and then she didn't even have a thermometer. She went and touched her head. Oh my God, her fever broke. What? Because she didn't feel as hot? You still don't know if her temperature is still 101? Like, girl, I can't with her. I can't with her. She won't get off the live. Then she says, did she eat at least a few Takis? She hasn't been able to eat Takis. Takis is food to a sick young lady. Go make her some broth, make her some tea, make her some soup. Takis. Like, I can't with that woman. I can't with that woman. Thank you, Kelly girl. I appreciate that. And I promise, I'm sorry, guys. I know I don't usually talk about things that I went through as a kid. But in talking about Lori, I just feel like I had to further explain why it upsets me so much, because she doesn't realize that the time goes by so fast and she's never going to get those years back with her girls. And I don't know if she has the ability to learn and do better or even care. I don't know. I don't even know anymore, you know? But it's unfortunate. It really is. So this was Mickey Mouse fan, and I just wanted to play this one. This will be the last one I play. Um, I just feel like there's so much about Lori Jones that isn't okay, right? And I feel bad because I never talk about people's kids. I don't weaponize people's kids against them on the internet. And I don't think that that's what this is. I think that this is genuinely bringing awareness that, you know, and I'm not saying people call CPS on her, right? The mandated reporters are taking care of that. They have people that are already monitoring her. She has court on Monday for guardianship with Andy. If people were just to be calling CPS, you know, it would work against them, right? Again, there are mandated reporters that are watching, that is their responsibility, and they've handled it. And there are people watching, you know. So I want to make that known as well. I'm not advocating or saying for people to call CPS or any of that. I'm just giving my opinions, and I think that this is serious. The way she's continuing to treat her daughters and her behavior online is not normal. It's not typical, first of all, and it's not healthy. She needs therapy. She needs parenting. She needs anger management. She needs all of these things, and there's no shame in taking those classes or those making those groups. It's important. When I got in recovery, I went to parenting groups, I went to anger management, I went to relapse prevention, all of these things, all of these things. And I still work a program. 24 years later, I still work a program because that's what helps keep me accountable. Make my groups. I give voluntary random urines because that helps keep me accountable, right? If I know that I'm still working a program where I make my groups and voluntarily give urines, it's something in my brain that is like, don't you dare, girl. You're gonna give, and I'm not court mandated, nobody, no supervision. Okay. I choose. That's what works for me in my recovery. I have to hold myself accountable. I know my limitations, my triggers, and so this is just keeps me on my toes. And I think that there's no shame in saying that you need help sometimes. You know what I mean?
She has this bonnet on her head for, but
Thank you, Vera, for sharing Snurkers or Us
yeah,
channel.
no clue,
Mhm.
but it looks
I
like
know, I know, I know, hot dog. I know. She's not teaching. It was weird because she's not teaching them responsibility, right? But then, but then she's like the other day, she was telling F, she felt sick, right? She's saying, oh, you feel sick. Well, when you feel better, come put all these groceries away and put them in the refrigerator. If the stuff is supposed to be refrigerated, Lori, you're right in the kitchen. Put that shit in the refrigerator. I understand making kids have chores, right? Do things around the house, help out around the house. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's important for kids to have things that they need to do at home. You know, like my parents, they didn't make us clean the house. They made us responsible for our bedrooms. My bedroom, it was my responsibility to vacuum my floor, clean off my vanity, make my bed, dust the furniture, you know, all of that. That was my responsibility. My parents didn't make me do anything else in the house. Make sure you do your schoolwork, all of that, you know, and keep your room clean. So I understand that that's important. Hey, make your bed, do the little things. But it's weird that she's like, oh, put the food away. Oh, now you're gonna do the dishes and you're gonna go do the laundry. She didn't say you're gonna come with me. She said you gotta go do the laundry and put it and fold it and put it away. Like what? What? All that laundry? That's crazy. That's months worth of laundry. You expect this girl to, she said that she couldn't have brought the sofa up, right? Because her daughter is too young and too thin. So she couldn't help you carry that up, which makes sense. But you expect her to go all the way down the stairs with the bags and bags and bags and bags and bags of laundry. That's your responsibility, Lori. Go to the laundromat, do the laundry, and then bring it back and fold it. And da, da, da. Now, again, I'm not saying kids can't help. Go to the laundromat with your mother, help her fold and all that, and put your clothing away. But I think that she puts on all the responsibility. Like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's how I was with my kids. I never made them do housework, just keep up their room. Exactly. That's what my parents told us. The housework is not your responsibility. You know what I mean? Like your room, because you're in school, we were kids, keep your room clean. You know, I had a beautiful room. My parents, I'm telling you, I was spoiled. I went I'm from one extreme to the next. You know, my parents were comfortable. My parents work extremely hard. My parents just recently retired. They worked hard and taught us to work hard. You know, you're 14 years old, you want extra stuff, you want Jordans, you want a Doc Martens, all of that. You got to get a job. Like, I make sure you got your uniforms. We even went to private school. You got your uniforms, you got everything you need, but your wants, you got to take care of yourself. We were taught to work from 14 years old, have a job, do that, do our schoolwork, have a job. If it didn't interfere with the schoolwork, you could keep the job to get nice things that we wanted. You know what I mean? And so there has to be a balance, but I don't know. Lori's not able to do that. I was taught to cook. You name it, we did it. Exactly. My sons know how to cook. My sons, well, two of them are chefs. Two of my sons are chefs. Okay. All my sons cook. My sons, I only have sons. I have 5 sons. I felt that it was so important for me and their father to teach them to be self-sufficient. I never wanted failure to launch sons. I never wanted sons that have to leave us and go straight into a relationship because they were so used to mommy doing everything that they had that mindset that it's a woman's job to take care of them. You know what I mean? A, you get in a relationship to have companionship, to complement each other, right? You don't get into a relationship so that they could do your laundry and feed you because you're incapable of doing it yourself. It was very important that my sons understood you have to do for yourself. None of my sons have kids, none of my sons are married. And I'm grateful. I want them to have babies when they're ready and they're mature and they're financially able, right, to afford children and be there. Because my sons know they were also taught there's no such thing as getting a girl pregnant and she's on her own. No, 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 no. You might as well say you're pregnant. You get a girl pregnant. Oh, you're pregnant too. Doctor's appointments. Yes, all of that. All of that. Baby's born. She got to get up in the middle of the night. Oh, so do you, though. So do you. You got to change diapers, feed baby, all the things. No, no, no. You don't get a girl pregnant and it's like deuces. No, she's pregnant. You're pregnant. Taught my sons that. She gets pregnant. You're pregnant too, homie. So unless you're ready for that, you better strap it up. Like for real. It's not a game. It's not a game. Yeah, 5 sons. I've never had, hey, Stephen, I've never had the privilege of a daughter. I'm hoping for one day in the future, right? A granddaughter, not today. Not today, but hopefully. And if I get all grandsons, oh well, I already know. I'm like, I know all the little cars and the Legos and all the things for little boys. You know what I mean? So whatever God blesses me with, I'm happy with. My first job was at a root beer shop. That's awesome. My first job was babysitting, and then my stepmom worked at a university in New York for many, many years. That's where she retired from. So she got me a job there as a Girl Friday. A Girl Friday is like you file, you answer phones, and I worked there for 4 years. And then I got pregnant at 18. And so then my brother took my job. My brother still works at that university. He still works there. He went to college, graduated, all of that, and still works there. You know what I mean? And then after that, I worked at Haagen-Dazs. My family's huge on ice cream. My father, my mother. So when I got a job at Haagen-Dazs, they were happy as hell. I would bring ice cream home every day. So yeah, it's important. It's important, you know? Her girls went through fucking hell, but you put shit in a box and move on. Those girls' IQs. And that's the thing. They don't understand how important education is because she hasn't instilled that in them. You know what I mean? And I wish I had listened more in school and focused more on the books. I wish I had. You know what I mean? But school was very important. My parents didn't play that. Unless, like I said, a limb is falling off, you're going to school. I don't know what you think. I don't know what you think, girl. You're not dead, you're going to school. My parents didn't play with that. You know what I mean? And I just think that she failed them. Exactly. Poor me isn't going to get you anywhere. Exactly. The woe is me. I had such a bad life. Like, girl, get over it. Get over it. Put an H on your chest and handle it. You're waiting for a ship to come in that you never sent out. How do you do that? How do you do that? You're gonna sit back and wishful thinking is gonna bring an apartment to you, gonna bring everything to you. That's not how reality works. You know what I mean? The entitlement. I don't know. I think yes, she has one bedroom, and then she has like the living room, right? But she's made that kitchen like her living room. So I guess she made two rooms because a room that was supposed to be a living room should be her room, but it seems like she just everything is in F's room. You know what I mean? Like she's not worried about any other furniture. Like she left the sofa out there for freaking ever that got all messed up and all of that. That's how ungrateful she is. You had a whole sofa out there and you left it out there. Like, girl, bye. No. She could have gotten somebody. You don't think Andy would have helped her bring up the sofa for her for if he would have said, if she would have said, please, it's, for F, he would have helped her. But girl, no. Mm-mm.
It's a children's bonnet, so I'm not sure what
That
she's
is a
doing with
children's
that.
bonnet. I just wanted you to hear this one because she acts like people are coming for everybody and girl, bye. Yes, she made the living room into a bedroom, but it's not used. Exactly. Exactly. And I understand, like, if you only have like a studio apartment, you share a bed with your child. But I know, again, I'm trying to make sense out of nonsense, right? She doesn't have just a studio apartment. She has that other room. Get a bed, get an air mattress, get something. Give your daughter a little bit of space when she's not there. Now, sleeping on her bed when she's not there, okay, but when she's there, like, Lori, what are you doing? You're smothering. You're smothering, and then it's weird because she has this like this overbearing relationship, but then nonchalant, like doesn't care. Like it's weird. When she's there, she's on TikTok all day. It's weird. Her attitude is weird. I don't know. What he did, he said he wouldn't help her with the couch. Okay, well, there's somebody that could have helped her. There's somebody that could have helped her. Seriously, you know what I mean? Somebody, her neighbors, right? They're so nice. Somebody would have helped her. You know what I mean? I listen. I find a way. When I need shit to happen the same way I used to do in my addiction. When I made shit happen, I'm making shit happen now. I use the same mindset, just not for negative things now. You know what I mean? You have to use that same mindset, that same creativity, all that shit, all the cunning and that you use in your addiction. Use that shit in your everyday life. It'll help you. Exactly. You could have paid somebody a few dollars to help. Exactly. She is always watching cartoons, even when her daughter's not there. Always watching cartoons. And ain't no shade. I like cartoons. I like Justice League movies and all of that. I like Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, all that shit. But I'm not 24/7 watching that. Like, that just shows her maturity level. Like, seriously.
Hello, honey.
That's right, baby. That's right. Tyson, and again, I'm so sorry for your loss. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. We share a name. You know, I love that. She looks confused. Right? Damn internet. What a mercy. That's true though. She does when she's watching cartoons and you see her look at the TV, she always has a confused look on her face. It is the weirdest thing. And I couldn't place it until you just said that. It is a look of confusion. I'm like, why is she looking at the TV like that? And that's exactly what it is, a look of confusion. So weird. Now, let me see what when she starts talking, because this shit is like, why go live if you
Choose from thousands of
stare into space? That's so weird to me. I don't understand that.
Did you try to appeal?
Now her daughter got kicked out of the box the other day because of something she was in there saying.
Oh yeah.
What would people watching Butterfly have to do with the daughter's page?
Whose daughter? Naked Butterfly
crazy.
had her daughter.
Oh, the one on your daughter?
Lori had a young girl on a box with her. Like, why do you have a kid in a box with you? What is up with adults fraternizing with children and minors that aren't their own? Like, can we stop doing that? Can we stop talking to minors on any platform, entertaining them in any capacity, having them on panel or in boxes at all? Can we stop doing that? That's insane to me.
First, if you weren't talking about anything, you should try to appeal that. Because if you weren't talking about I don't. Oh no, that's weird. If you get
Jennifer, she was watching SpongeBob. For the longest time, it was SpongeBob she was watching. Now she's watching Tom and Jerry. At least she changed it, right? She does and says things and watches things till she runs it into the ground and then she moves on to the next thing.
Get a 3-day nanner, you usually win them appeals. It's the 7.
Oh, that kid was 18. Was her? Oh, that's that JJ person, right? Because she kept saying JJ. That's crazy. Is at least okay. She's 18, but that's still very young. She sounded younger than that. She sounded way younger than that. So if she's not a minor, then I retract that. 18 is legal, even though it's still weird, in my opinion. It's still very young to be having them on your panel. I don't know. It's a little late to start wearing a bonnet, girl. And then that bonnet is not made for adults. That bonnet is not made for adults. It's not even fitting her head right. You know what I mean? But okay, at least you're wearing a bonnet, girl. Save the hair you have. Because she fried it with that damn root lifter. She fried her hair. Yo, that shit showed instant damage. She was using it like a crimper. That goes underneath your hair to add volume. And she was using her whole thing like that was a crimper, girl.
Day ones that you don't win. The 3-day ones usually.
I love Tom and Jerry questions. I swear to God, I do. I love Tom and Jerry.
You win. TikTok will give it back to you. But in 7 days, you really don't got much of a chance.
Yeah. I was watching Sophie. Sophie showed her when she dyed her hair. Okay, listen, Lori, and just off the chance that you might catch this, girl, listen to me. Listen, Linda. Okay, if you're gonna dye your hair, right? Take Vaseline, girl. Vaseline. You know, the Vaseline that you use on your face to make sure when you go fight somebody, you know, right? Because you get Vaseline your face. You once told your daughter to go Vaseline her face in case she gets in a fight. Okay, weird. But yeah, so that Vaseline, put it around the perimeter of your face, put it on your earlobes, put it on the back of your neck. That way, if you get any of the dye, you can wipe it away. It won't stain your head black. Okay? Use gloves, even if you have to use 2 pairs of gloves, okay? So that your fingers won't get stained. Be very careful. I don't know how your arms are getting stained. Like if you apply the dye the way you apply makeup on your face, I get it because you're heavy-handed. Use gloves. If you're doing it in the bathroom sink, take plastic bags and line your sink with it so that you won't stain the sink black as well, Lori, okay? Vaseline around the perimeter of your head and your ears. 2 pairs of gloves, girl. Even if you have to use the gloves that you use to wash dishes, the long yellow ones, use those shits, girl. Like, damn.
I'm freaking real.
Yeah, she had dyes. She had dye on the fingers, this side of her fingers. How? How did you? How though? Like what? I'm so confused. She had it like on the tips of her fingers. Like, girl, what the freak? Her ears were black. Her whole forehead was black. Like, girl, I cannot. She is 44, Christina. 44. I agree, Jennifer. It's inappropriate. It's weird. You should have nothing in common with them. You have children younger than her. Like, I can't.
Man, that's 4 days away.
There is a lot of it. I said that questions. My mother, when my mother passed away, my mother was 64. My mother died 13 days before her 65th birthday. May you rest in peace, mommy. But she looked like my mother's age, no lie. And my mother was an addict for most of her life, so she didn't age well. You know, I love my mother. I'm not dogging my mother, but Laura, and I'm not being shady. I swear to God, when I first saw Lori, I thought she was in her 60s. No lie. She's 5 years younger than me. That's crazy. No, April, I'm 5 years older than her, and I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, Mary, thank you, baby. How many people were like in your box? Or not in your box? In your.
This is not the
Keep going, right? And because trust and believe, as loose as Lori's lips are.
Okay.
Now we're just looking at all the lies you tell.
This is wild, but it's definitely being handled. Believe that.
Oh,
that's all I can say. That is all I can say.
Not we. I say we as in people that talk about her.
I'm telling you, I'm doing dishes or whatever I'm doing. I'm begging or scamming you guys. It makes no fucking sense. Like, really.
Nobody says that she's begging when she's doing dishes. She doesn't do it on lives, guys. You know what she would do? She would post videos and then ask, like, she would put lettering on her videos where she was asking. That's what she would do. Never in a live, so that people who see her live, unless you see her posts, you won't know that she's begging. But she was in those posts that she would put up. She was asking for help. And again, no shade in asking for help, but don't talk down to other people when you do the same thing.
He fucking doesn't. I cook and I'm begging and scamming.
Hi, Vera. Love you, my girl.
No one's trying to prove that you're begging and scamming while you're doing dishes or
Exactly.
cooking or whatever. The begging and the scamming has been proven already.
Yeah, it has.
Now we're just looking at all the lies you tell.
Amen.
This is wild, but it's definitely being handled. Believe that. That's all I can say. That is all I can say. Trust and believe it is. IEP numbers and stuff are even getting pulled.
IEPs are numbers that kids get when kids that have learning disabilities or learning difficulties, they get evaluated, and if they have some kind of difficulties, they will get an IEP number. That just helps so that any testing that is done won't negatively affect a child, because some children just, they already have difficulties retaining information, and tests are extremely difficult, right? Or cause anxiety and stress. And a lot of kids get nervous and can't do well on tests. So when you have an IEP number and because you've been evaluated, those tests can't affect you where you're not passing or that's what an IEP is. IP address is your devices. Anything you use has an IP address attached to it. But an IEP number is something totally different, Lori.
What exactly is an IEP number? You mean IP?
Yes, she means the
I don't think
IP
you know
address.
just quite how that works, so you wouldn't have said that.
I really can't say too much, but yeah, a lot of shit is happening. I got a lot of screenshots.
Thank you. Individual education plan. Thank you. Exactly. Yes, IEP. She said an IEP number. Yes.
Little do people know. Yeah. Oh, yes. It's definitely going to happen, you guys. I think I'm the one that's going to get the rest of them. You know, slot, one's down. Slot. Now the rest are about to go down. That's all I can say on that part. I can't really talk too much on it, though. And that's not on the streams. I really cannot speak on it. You either believe it or don't believe it and just watch.
We don't believe it.
She says she can't speak on it because
We
she
don't
doesn't have
believe
shit
it.
to even speak on, right? And because
I know a higher up who's watching and texted her and said, get off the live. And it's not because I did anything wrong. It's because she said mental health. Like, what? Mental health what? She said because mental health. Like, girl, she says what she thinks sounds plausible. But if it was true, the higher up wouldn't speak illiterately as she does. Again, no shade, but it's the truth.
trust and believe as loose as Lori's lips are, if she knew something, she'd have said.
Oh, wow. Two of a kind. Seriously? F got suspended yesterday and Lori got denied a lawyer. That's why she wasn't on yesterday. She did get denied a lawyer. I did see it. I don't remember where I saw it, but I did see where on the 28th, she requested a lawyer. Girl, what are you doing? You knew you had court in January, right? So this wasn't her first court date that's coming up. She had a court date in January. So all before that time, that's when you should have requested counsel and all these things. You wait till and remember, it was like the beginning of January or something. I can't recall the exact date. She didn't ask for a lawyer back then. She had all month of January that she knew it was like February 3rd. She waits till the 28th to then request counsel. In my opinion, she did that hoping that she would prolong or have court postponed. She thought that they would have agreed, and now she has to get counsel. She probably would have played the game, acting like she's looking for counsel and all these things to postpone court. And they were like, no, ma'am, they're not stupid. Oh, you had all this time, and you wait till a few days before court to then? No, you're not going to postpone it.
Said it by now. And we are watching. We're waiting.
Wow, she didn't even show up to the meeting at school? I know, Jennifer. I know. I saw a live today where she didn't know what AI is. Someone tried to explain it and she just couldn't get it. Lord have mercy.
And you said people are watching? Yeah, goddamn right they're watching. That's exactly why people like me and others record and post, is for the correct people to watch.
Exactly.
Okay? So I'm glad they're watching. That's what it's there for.
That's all I can really say at this point. They lie about everybody. They literally do. They lie.
They're not lying.
That's
They're
lying
not
on
lying.
everybody. But the people who screen record and post, like myself, how is that lying? How is that lying when I'm simply taking your video, recording it, and posting it? What is there to lie about?
Exactly.
You sound dumb.
Exactly. She likes to say that people clip her things to make her look bad. First of all, they're your words, right? And people repost her words. So if she looks bad, that's because of the things that she said are bad. You know what I mean? None of us are trying to force feed anyone to believe a certain thing. We're showing it, playing it, and some of us commentate to break it up and to give our opinions because we're frustrated at it. But no one's trying to make her look bad. No one's like, again, I said like last time, she acts like villain and everybody is like, whoa, let's get her kids. Like some evil scientist type shit. Like none of us are doing that. Nobody wants to remove kids from their parents. You know what I mean? But it's about the children's safety. Again, from a child that went through it. And I remember how I felt that I wished one of the adults that were around us would have spoken up, would have did something. You know, the adults that frequented around my mother and knew, like our neighbors that weren't in addiction and saw what we were living in and going through. But it was another time, and people were like, they minded their business. Sadly, people are not doing that anymore, especially with social media. You're posting it for the world to see. There are mandated reporters that if they don't do their job, they can get in trouble.
Buddy. And what they're saying, you're begging and scamming now too? Is that what's going on here?
I wish that you would say names because I don't know who they are.
Oh, the school released F to Andy and the caseworker. That's why F isn't there. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, January 6th. Thank you, Melissa. So look at that. January 6th. And she knew about January 6th way before then. That's insane. All that time to request representation and you didn't. And then you wait till January 28th. Girl, come on. Everybody sees what you were trying to do. And the judge wasn't having it.
Or that's saying she's begging a scam because I never said that. So don't say Mickey Mouse said that.
Little hairs keep popping out.
I don't even think she knows why she's wearing a bonnet. I don't even think she understands. Because she has it in a ponytail in the bonnet, right? I wear a bonnet to sleep every single night. I've been talking about bonnets for a long time. Sophie is my friend. Sophie is a hair expert. She knows about the hair. I'm more of the makeup side of things. And she told me how important bonnets are. You know what I mean? She used to have silk pillowcases, and silk pillowcases just slide off the bed and shit. I hated it. They were always just, I would wake up and my neck crinked because my pillow was on the floor. So I was like, didn't help. I needed something on my head. So I started wearing bonnets years ago, and I love them. It's helped my hair. My hair used to break off because I used to dye my hair. I had pink hair for a long time. Loved it, but it killed my hair. So I don't dye it like that anymore because I want my hair to grow. My hair would never grow. My hair has grown so much since I started listening to my friends and taking care of my hair. I don't even think she understands. I don't put my hair in a ponytail or put a scrunchie or a tie on my hair because it's letting my hair just be there underneath it. You know what I mean? She's still tying her hair back, which is still pulling her hair tight. So she doesn't even understand why she's wearing it. I have textured hair. I wear a silk bonnet, or my hair is a mess when I wake up. Exactly. When you have curly hair, bonnets are good to help with your curls. I have naturally curly hair. And before I would wear a bonnet, my curls would be all flat and messed up. And when you wear a bonnet, you can just like revive your curls the next day. Well, not anymore. My hair is like this now. It used to be curly, but you know, it helps.
That was a good idea, Lord.
I know, Sophie. I know. Sophie's extra bougie. I love you, Sophie, my girl. But Sophie's extra bougie. She wears the bonnet and the damn silk pillowcase. Girl, it's slipping and sliding everywhere. I can't, Sophie. Sophie, both. No, man, I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe she's wearing a bonnet. We'll give her edges, Lord.
I'm watching Tom and Jerry. Yeah, they're wow. And to know that they actually have supporters for this shit. Like people support their behavior of them lying and just totally destroying. Yeah, just
Who's lying though? I haven't seen anybody lie on her. Anybody I linked that I watch, I haven't seen them lie on her. There's no need to lie on her. You know what I mean? The internet is forever, right? If I come here and I lie, the internet doesn't forget. Okay. So I don't lie on the app, off of YouTube, on YouTube. I'm just not a liar. I'm flawed, right? I may misspeak. I may offend people sometimes. There's been plenty of times I had to taste my own foot. It didn't taste very well. And I had to come and apologize for some shit I said that was offensive. Or when I misspoke, if I misspeak, I come and I correct myself. Oh, I'm sorry. I said this last time. That's not the way it happened, yada, yada, yada. I have no issue correcting myself or apologizing if I'm wrong, if I hurt somebody's feelings, if I offend somebody. But Lying is not a thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Mama Goose, so do I. I have a bad hip. I'm suffering with sciatica, so I have to sleep on one side, and it's been killing me. Girl, been there, done that. Trust me.
Oh, to my mods, I need to let you guys know now, anything with my children that get mentioned at all, I don't give a fuck who it is. Block them. Block them. Get them. So I only go to YouTube for music. I don't watch none of their shit. I mean, I got a lot of people that send me videos.
She's been watching because she's been responding to comments that are made in people's comment sections. She's been responding to things that Sophie says, things that Mickey Mouse fans. She's been directly responding. She's going to respond about her dog's eyes, that her dog's eyes look sad, but they're not sad. Things that she says about the makeup and stuff, she's watching and she's listening. And she wouldn't say that a higher up is watching YouTube and coming to the people on YouTube if she wasn't watching. Like, it makes you, girl, you watch, it's okay. It's okay. Because I'm not saying she's watching me. Again, I'm not a narcissist. Okay, I don't think that every song is about me. But I'm talking about the bigger creators that cover her. She knows and she's watching them.
Lori, we know you're watching and reading comments because you say things that are in videos. You respond to things that have been said in the comments.
She does.
Okay. Like I said a minute ago, your lips are too loose.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Even their own supporters. Yeah. Tom and Jerry, Tom and Jerry. Oh, Jerry, zero time, you guys, zero time.
Excuse me. Play you for those
I'm so glad I quit smoking cigarettes. I'm so glad. It'll be a year. Next month, I'm so glad I quit. I still vape, but it's my breathing. I was having to use an asthma pump every single day, a rescue inhaler every single day. There was sometimes where I would wake up having an asthma attack and had to have a rescue inhaler DoorDash to me, like the Primatene Mist in the middle of the night. I haven't used an inhaler since I quit smoking. Since a month after I quit smoking, I haven't had to use an inhaler in 11 months. That's crazy. I was using it every day.
This little girl here, look at that baby. And look, watch her stretch, you guys, watch. That's her.
I don't know. So is she going to crimp her hair with the root lifter or curl it with that baby curling iron? Girl, she makes things so difficult for her. She was using that baby curling iron. Ay, ay, ay. And I know she's not using a heat protectant. Heat protectant, you can get heat protectants for so cheap in CVS. I don't know if they have them in Dollar Tree, right? But I don't know. In CVS or Walgreens or Target, you can get them really inexpensive. I have a whole bunch. I never heat my hair without heat protectants. Always. I have all kinds like that. There's no way I'm applying any heat to my hair without a heat protectant. There's just no way. No way on hell.
It's her chair. She really loves that chair. Stretch them legs, girl. Damn, lady, you got the, well, I guess it's my fault too. The bed's tore up. We slept pretty good. That we did.
Yeah, Sophie's been covering a lot of it. Sophie, did you even drop your link? Sophie's been covering. Most of you guys are sub to Sophie. I'm telling you, that lady that she covered, that Tammy lady, I'm going to fall down a rabbit hole now because I didn't get to watch all of the videos Sophie posted on her. But after this, when I order my dinner, I'm going to fall down that rabbit hole. Like, oh, Lord of mercy. No, you're number 6. Yes. Yes. And man, the things that she says about Nana, she says it here, guys, is so gross.
Yeah, other people told me too as well. That there are a lot of people out there that see me and yeah, they back me 100. Believe that. But yeah.
Well, I'm sure there is. But they probably are just getting to know you or don't know much about you.
Yep.
Or maybe they just plain out condone that crazy shit.
Exactly. I told you, Naked Butterfly says, I told you there are some that are secretly on your side because they get attacked. Who would get attacked? Naked Butterfly is not getting attacked, but Naked Butterfly has said some shit that people called her out for. Mickey Mouse fan went right into Naked Butterfly's chat because she was accusing Mickey Mouse fan of being a bully and bullying her and all this stuff. No, people are saying, hey, are you okay with this behavior? And that's what, so you called her a bully and all this stuff, and you're like, I don't give a fuck. Da, 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 da. Then the thing is that they're calling her out for being two-faced, for messaging people saying she's not messing with Lori no more. She doesn't condone the abusive behavior towards her kids or towards animals. And then you're right back with her. That's what people were talking about. That's two-faced. That's fake. That's weird.
That's what's gonna get them into some shit. The shit that I got, that's where they fucked up. That's where they fucked up. That is definitely where they fucked up.
That's where they fucked up, talking about my kids. Nobody's disrespecting her children. People are sticking up for her children. Sticking up for her children.
But again, I really can't talk too much. Because I get attacked. Exactly. You get attacked if, yep. That is correct. That is correct. They got me out there looking like I'm a fucking terrible person, boy.
No, you got
us posting your videos, no edit.
Exactly.
Just clearly screenshotting, screen recording your videos and posting them have you looking like a crazy person. If you look like a crazy person in those videos, it's because you look like a fucking crazy person when you made that video.
Amen.
When you went live, you were looking crazy then.
They really do. Now, someone, I don't want to say names or nothing because I know she is watching. If not, she's going to see this. But she came in, she texted me when I was live yesterday morning. She said, Lori, end your live now. She texted me. She will not talk in the chat because she is a higher up. She did text me. She said, end your live. She said, Lori, I had to look out. She checked out the YouTube and TikTok and that stuff. Usually she watches movies on YouTube, but she wanted to check what the fuck was going on. Like, what's really happening?
You don't understand. So if someone, a higher up, she usually watches movies. If she's watching movies, that would mean she's watching movies in her leisure time, right? She's not watching movies in an official capacity, right? So it makes her story makes no sense. A higher up, some sort of higher up. What kind of a higher up? Higher up in CPS, higher up in law enforcement, higher up YouTube, TikTok official? What kind of higher up? They usually watch movies on YouTube, but they ran across content about you, and they're going to do what about it? Because fair use is a thing. Yeah, it's a thing. You posted it on a public platform. We didn't put cameras in your home to secretly record you. You're posting this willingly, knowingly, and people are reposting it. Okay.
Happening. She said, oh my God, Lori. She said, these people are bullies. They are just, wow. She said, the same people that are doing this to you are doing it to other people, Lori. She said, mental health, do they not? Oh my.
She said, mental health. What about mental health? She said, mental health. That was it? She said, mental health? Well, what does that mean? She said, mental health, Lori.
Well, here's the thing, Lori.
She can't articulate a sentence that makes sense, right? But if you're just repeating what someone else tells you, you should be able to have an articulate sentence because they would be able to speak in a sentence that makes sense. But she's saying what she thinks sounds plausible, believable. This higher up is watching, and they said, mental health, Lori. Mental health what? Mental health matters. Your mental health matters. They're affecting your mental health, Lori.
This is where I know you're lying. What exactly is a fucking higher up? Okay, is she a higher up on YouTube? Is she a higher up in the authorities?
Exactly. What about her daughters?
Is she a higher up?
Exactly.
Of two?
I know, Sophie. Girl, I know.
The people who are doing...
They do, Snurkers are us. They do create their own narratives all the time. They do, and they're... And I'm not trying to sound cruel, but when you don't have enough intelligence to create stories that are believable, because your level of intelligence is, oh my God, I'm not trying to sound like a bully, but your level of intelligence is here, right? Because you're stunted, intelligence-wise, maturity-wise. A normal person, same age, their intelligence level is up here. So what you think sounds right makes sense to us That sounds like something a teenager would try to say when they get caught cutting school or something. You understand? You don't, that's why people that don't have intelligence need to stop lying, because you don't have enough mental capacity to follow through with your lie.
This to you or doing it to others? Well, if you're talking about creators, you ain't talking about me, because I don't cover anybody else.
Yep, you're right.
So that's
You're
really
right, Snarkers.
and how is it?
Her Suboxone doctor lives over there. Her daughter's caseworkers live over there. They all live in a gated community where they sit around the campfire, roasting s'mores, talking about their day. How was your day at the Suboxone clinic? Pretty good. How was your day rescuing kids? Oh, yeah, I was just here with the resources and the placenta, you know.
How are we bullies just by posting videos?
Ew, Sophie.
Now, if you're talking about people in the comments, then you need to say that. But the people in the comments are not the ones that posting the videos. So your story has so many holes in it that it fucking looks like Swiss cheese.
She does that obnoxious look into the camera because she's trying to convince us so hard that she's telling the truth. You know what I mean? She's overcompensating, like people that you see in those interrogations where they're sharing too much because they're trying to convince you so much that they add details that are irrelevant. Yeah, that's Sophie. I mean, that's Sophie. Oh my God. Sophie, I'm so sorry. That's Lori. Damn it, I said Sophie.
Trust him, and it was a higher up.
Sophie. God damn it, girl.
So that's all I can say. She was definitely a higher up. And she checked everything out and my live, and she seen the chat yesterday, I guess, when I was in Butterflies. She said that she seen me crying, and she wanted to text me and let me know then to get off, but she didn't want me to know that she was watching.
Okay, another thing. Last night, when you were on Butterflies, you weren't crying. It was the night before. So there's another hole in your story. Last night, because this video was made 3:30 in the morning, you didn't come on Butterflies box. You stayed in the chat, you and Nana, and you didn't come in the box until about 2 minutes before she got taken down. So see how you're lying.
And she told me this morning about it, and that's when she told me to end my live, and was same one you talked to. Oh, she don't talk to nobody on this app. The only person she's talked to is Sarah, and that was.
She doesn't talk to anyone on this app. She said no one, right? Double negative. She doesn't talk to anyone on this app but Sarah. Sarah, one of her mods, of course, right? How convenient. How coincidental.
Off the app though, like she talked to Sarah on the phone. She don't talk to nobody on here. She don't even her TikTok probably got maybe no followers.
She has a TikTok too that has no followers. Like, girl.
But she wanted to see what was going on, like what's really happening here. Yeah, they act like there's something to something, and they're nothing to nothing. And
they are acting like they the police of TikTok. It's something, girl. Stephanie, sorry, but no, girl, no. They are acting like they the police of TikTok. It's something. Who's acting like the police of TikTok? Who? What are you even talking about, girl?
It's about to get ugly. That's all. That's all I can really say. And if you want to think on my part, you think on my part.
Sarah is the one who buys her DoorDash 3 times a day. I know she makes up the dumbest shit. Because again, she doesn't have the maturity or the intelligence to realize that doesn't make sense to us people with life experience, lived experience. It's not how it works.
If you want to think on their part, whatever, you guys are capable and entitled to, but just know, yeah. She's seen everything she needed to see. And she's got her screenshots from, I guess, YouTube and as well. And she watched the whole thing from YouTube from last night. Anyway.
She got her screenshots. So a higher up is watching it on YouTube and takes screenshots. Why not just screen record it all? What are you going to do with screenshots? Like that, again, okay, sure.
Well, again, she didn't watch it on my channel because I didn't post Butterflies Live from last night. So there you go again with the false accusations. Oh, I'll do even better for you, Lori. I haven't posted Butterfly past 2 days of lives because I'm not giving her the views
exactly
or the attention
exactly
that you all desperately want.
I know. And I was I was hoping to see Naked Butterfly, but she just explained why she hasn't reposted her. She doesn't want to give her any relevancy. I get it.
She's probably gonna text me and tell me to get off now.
So this woman, this higher up, keeps the same hours as Lori. This is like 3 o'clock in the morning. She's probably going to text me right now and tell me to get off. This lady keeps the same hours as you do. That she's watching you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Higher up.
I'm like, she told me to get off live yesterday morning, and I'm like, why? What did I do? I didn't do nothing wrong. She said, no, you didn't, Lori. Not at all. You didn't do nothing wrong. She said, but that is mental health right there.
Gotta hear that again. You gotta hear that again.
From last night. Anyway.
Well, again, she didn't watch it on my channel because I didn't post
She said,
Butterfly's
you
live
didn't do
from last
anything
night.
wrong. That's
So,
mental health
there
right
you go
there.
again
What are you
with the,
talking about?
false
That's not a full sentence.
accusations. Oh, I'll do even better for you, Lori. I haven't posted Butterfly past 2 days of lives because I'm not giving her the views
Fucking
or the
sentence supposed to have
attention
a
that you all
predicate.
desperately want.
She's probably gonna text me and tell me to get off now. I'm like, she told me to get off live yesterday morning, and I'm like, why? What did I do? I didn't do nothing wrong. She said, no, you didn't, Lori. Not at all. You didn't do nothing wrong. She said, but that is mental health right there.
That is meant. Lori, get off. You need to get off the live right now. Why? I didn't do anything wrong. No, you didn't do anything wrong, but that is mental health right there.
She said, unfriggin' real. She said, how did they let them just do this to people? She don't know a lot about TikTok. I said, I don't know. They do. It gets their pockets fat and leave that. Them sitting there fucking destroying someone's life. And
I wonder how they let people do this stuff on TikTok too, right? Let them come on and not engage with an audience, just come on and demand every need they have be met by strangers on the internet. The level of entitlement that people feel. Christmas, Hanukkah, Easter, right? St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day, all these holidays, we need things given to us.
this and that. So
Exactly. Stop saying mental health like that. Please learn how to use that phrase in the right context, in the full sentence too. Like it, and that's the thing. She's saying this because it sounds. This is how she speaks, so she thinks that we're gonna believe it when that's not how someone else that isn't her would speak to her. They would be able to form a full sentence.
What the hell are you picking or squeezing?
glad she definitely seen what she needed to see.
And I hate to sound like a bully because I'm not a bully, but it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Stop lying. I know you get upset when people cover you and talk about you. Trust me, been there, right? I get it. But if you weren't doing harmful, despicable things online, then videos are made. I don't care, right? People have the right to critique me as long as it's done with truth. People have this thing of fabricating stuff now that's so easily debunkable. Anybody that's making fake screenshots and stuff, please know that people know it's fake. So telling the truth is just so much easier. It really is.
What are you doing, you little squirrel? So that's what's happening there. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. You gotta have a cigarette, son.
She smokes in her daughter's room. Your daughter's not there, but leave her room. At least do that much. Leave her room and smoke your cigarette.
Oh, Brian, she's like, I went on the bed now. Okay, Leah. We got Leah. Friday poo. Oh, definitely. But, she's,
Defamation. Who's defaming her? Who's defaming her? No one. Defamation is when you lie on someone. Put accusations on someone. Yeah.
Lee said, I'm a very strong woman to deal with all that shit, this shit, that shit, She said, but she didn't want me to go back live yesterday. She said, Lori, your mental health, man. She says, I said, oh, I got this, baby. I got it. I said, it takes a villain to take a villain,
It takes a villain to take a villain. Girl, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. That is the stupidest, dumbest shit. And she thinks that is the most clever shit she's ever said. That is the stupidest shit I ever heard.
So it takes a villain to take a villain. I mean,
I think if you knew how
The saying is, it takes a hero to beat a villain. That's not the saying. Anyway, it takes a hero to beat a villain. Not it takes a villain to beat a villain. Like
stupid you sounded saying that. I don't know. You probably would continue to say it. I don't know.
I know.
So
people
this takes, one to know one. Yeah. So, yeah. Not just that one though. Not just that one. There are a few. So I can't just say that one. But yeah.
And they're not gonna do shit to villain. Like, what are they gonna do to villain? Come and slap her on the wrist for telling truths about you when you keep mentioning her name? Anybody with any intelligence knows, don't lie on villain. Don't call for her and she won't answer. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Lori?
There's a few of them. And I'm glad that I got the people beside me. But they're higher up. They're higher up. They're the higher up. And the villain thinks she can top these ones. Let's see it. Let's see it.
That's what she's mad about. That's what she's mad about. That villain made the call to animal control. She keeps saying Paw Patrol. She's so immature. To animal control because of the video that surfaced of her daughter kicking the puppy. And she was upset and again pretending like nothing, it meant nothing. That's what she's mad at. So now she's trying to say she's, because villain did say she's spoken to sheriffs and all these people that she's spoken to. So that's where this stems from. Villain saying she's spoken to these people in these different branches. So now she's like, it's a higher up of the higher up of the higher up. Again, she can't match wits with villain. So it falls flat. This is her trying to match wits. Oh, sorry. Camden, my girl. The recent villain video. Okay. Hi, Rabbit of Chaos. Hey, M to the B. Okay, sorry. Hold on.
They're higher ups. They're higher ups. First of all, you don't know what villain can top because you don't know nothing about her.
Exactly.
So you should keep her name out your mouth.
She
really sounds dumb.
Hello, be quiet. Hello. She said, why are they pulling up old videos? I said, that's all they got. That's all they got. Everything's old. They don't
No, why are we pulling up old videos? To show a pattern of behavior and to show that nothing has changed. Your behavior has progressed and gotten worse. The only thing that's changed is that you've gotten older and your beautiful daughters have gotten older, but your behavior has not changed. And to show how you've changed the story so many times. Andy was the hero. Now he's the villain of the story, right? Benny was the savior, is the savior now. He was the evil one back then, to show how things have changed, but your behavior has deteriorated. Seriously. That's why.
want to bring the positive, or they take clips of either you acting a fool or you saying something or this and that, and then they run with that shit.
You act a fool every single time, though. It would be okay if, once in a while I come here, I say some stupid shit. I'm animated, angry. Once in a while, once in a blue moon. This is every single live. You try to antagonize everyone, and then you say that it's just, let's give them something to talk about. Girl, this is who you are. This is who you are. You have to do everything online and put all your business online. And again, put your daughter's business online.
Bam! She says I'm a trooper, but she wanted my mental health to relax yesterday. She said, after what you dealt with after that lady's live, she said, Lori, how could you get back on live? She said, they are dogging you. She said, you are big famous out there. I said, yeah, because of them.
You're not famous, Lori. I can promise you that. You're not famous. Okay? Infamous is very different than famous.
Because of them. These fucking people that came from under a rock. They got my name every fucking where.
People came from under a rock. She keeps saying villain and everybody came from under a rock. Like, Lori, you have no area to speak about somebody like that. None.
Everywhere. Apps that I'm not even on. Not on at all.
Hey, Lori, I want you to do something today. If nothing else, I want you to, you know what Google is, right? Go to Google and ask Google what Fair Use Act is. Okay? Do that today.
Fair
so
use,
put out on the internet, we are free to use and commentate on and express our opinions.
Yes.
And so go look at Fair Use Act.
Exactly.
Okay? And then see if you're higher up. They should already know what the Fair Use Act is.
People I know, they do tell me, hey, you need to go watch this, man. You need to. Nah, I will never entertain that kind of behavior, whether it's about me or whatever. I will not watch it. Right beside slot. Promise. Watch. Just watch. Watch and learn. Sleep on it if you want to.
No, slot schemes people out of money. That's your category, not ours.
And if you're friends with any of them, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you too. Yeah, because you associate with shit like that, then you're a piece of shit just like them. Just saying, from a friend to a friend. So you affiliate yourself with shit like that, then yeah, you're just about as scummy as they are. I'm just saying.
That's like the ironic that she's saying this shit. Like, girl, what?
Yeah. And I will let everybody know, Nana ain't going nowhere. Oh God, Nana ain't going nowhere.
And who cares? Girl, what the freak?
Nana's coming to see me. She's coming to see me, you guys. She definitely is. And they see. I tried telling them, they see. They're watching, they see. Oh, they all see. Oh, yeah, she's coming, bro. She's coming. Nana.
So again, you sound silly. Because if you cared anything for Nana, being the health problems that she has and her age.
I know. Oh, Phil, you ate. Oh, Phil, you ate. I know.
It would not even cross your little mind to even want or try to ask that woman to come all that way to your little tiny apartment where you have no medical experience. She has no doctors here. Why would you want to even ask or even think to ask her to come all that way at her age and her medical condition?
Exactly.
So again, you sound real fucked up. Why don't you save up some money and go see her?
Exactly.
That would be a better option.
Exactly.
But see, I'm not as dumb as you. So I know that in your little mind, you think that by saying that Nana's going to come and see you and she's going to stay for a while, that you think that makes people mad. I could give a fuck less.
I know.
So you don't make me mad by anything you say. Your little dances, none of it makes me mad. It disgusts me. It makes me disgusted. It doesn't make me mad.
Exactly.
So come up with another plan.
She really thinks it makes us mad. Like, why would we care? You know what I mean? Like, she really thinks like, I don't know, like Nana's this secret weapon. No, you're manipulating this woman. This woman is looking foolish. So
to try to piss people off, because it doesn't piss me off at all.
We're not sure on a date though. We're not sure on a date though because Nana knows some fucking people. They're sleeping on Nana. That's what they're doing. Nana knows some motherfucking people. If I'm excited, I can't wait. I told her
Nana knows some people. Okay, what does that even mean? Who cares? Who cares? What, Nana has some people that are going to shut people down from having free speech? Because nobody's bullying you over here. Not. Okay? Not interfering in your real life. Not, doing none of the disgusting things that some people do online. We're not doing any of that.
I don't think I can let you go back home. She said, Lori, these people think I'm going to get there and you're going to do this. Man, you guys are sick. Sick. No, when Nana gets here, we're going to be on TikTok and we're going to do what we do. I'm not letting her go because I love her and she's staying with me forever. Well, she probably is only going to come to visit, but if I can talk her in, she's coming to the States and staying, like her visa and everything is straight.
Why the fuck, if you could talk her to coming to the United States and staying and leaving her family behind? Get the fuck out of here, Lori.
So, yeah, and from what she said, the plane ticket is not that much at all. So, they really think Nana gives me money. They really swear Nana gives me money. They swear everybody gives me money. You guys want to give me money? Is that what you want to do? You want to give me money? I want your money. Just saying. I want Nana, and she's coming. Yeah, I'm so excited, bro.
Nobody cares. Oh my God, you sound like a little kid. Like, that's my friend. Nobody cares. Like, seriously, nobody cares. That doesn't affect our lives at all, girl. If she wants to give you her money, that's on her. That shit doesn't affect us at all.
But she does got to deal with her health issues at the moment, though. The big C, I don't want to say the word, but, C, it's... so she's got, doctors and stuff like that she's got to do. She's 72, you guys.
You just said this woman, Kit Kat, is dealing with the big C. And she texts this woman all times of night, all of that. That's not somebody who genuinely cares about somebody. The way she tells her to shush is so disrespectful. She's going to talk about, I could tell her to be quiet anytime I want. First of all, you call her Nana. You're supposed to have some kind of respect for her. You tell her to be quiet. You told her the last time, be quiet. She's talking to me. That was so disrespectful. I was like, girl, who the...
I don't want to pull her away from her appointments, but I at least want her here for a week or two. At least, I really...
They would tell her she has to check in that gut. You have to check that gut in, or you're going to have to pay for 2 seats. or the one in front of you. Hey, mask guy Johnny, how are you, sweetie?
I really love her. She's amazing. Like, that girl don't give a fuck. If you are her friend and you, I don't know, she's very high sprung for me, and I love that. I love that. And she says, Lori, you tell me to hush.
It's not high sprung. It's high strung. High strung, Lori, not high sprung. My God, don't say things if you don't know what you're saying. It's not high sprung. It's high strung. Jeez.
Whenever you want. You know what you're doing. She says, you know I'm new to this crap and this and that. She says, I'm only here for you. Yeah, I love her. I love her. So I will tell my Nana to hush at any given time. Any given time to be. You guys do not like that. Not you guys in the chat, but the ones watching. Well, then you hush too, okay? Because that's my Nana, and she knows why I tell her to hush. Hush.
You're so disrespectful, Lori. You're so disrespectful. If that was my family member, boy, I would have a serious issue with that. Serious issue. If one of my family members that was 72 years old, you were telling them to be quiet on the internet. Girl, you wouldn't have any teeth left. I swear to God.
Hush, shush.
Yeah, I know why you tell her to hush, because you've told Nana some bullshit. And you're afraid that Nana's going to repeat it, not knowing that it was bullshit. And she shouldn't say it. And you've probably fed Nana a lot of bullshit that you're afraid she's going to slip and say. And that's why you tell her to hush.
Yeah, that's all. I'm educating my Nana. That's all.
Educating your Nana. You can't even educate.
I don't think you're qualified to educate anyone.
And Nana doesn't give a fuck. She will tear you a new asshole and put you in your place. So she went and said a prayer for somebody. I don't want to say names. People were saying that it was rude, that I left the room, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I got nothing to say to that motherfucker. Now, I did explain to Nana as far as the little one goes, absolutely 100% prayers too. But the motherfucker that was in the, chat or whatever talking about it, yeah, no, I told Nana what was up, and I told her what, I don't want to say I'm here, but I said, Nana, I didn't take the dogs out. I sat there the whole time, heard y'all. I said, Nana, I didn't take the dogs out. I was sitting there, I got nothing to say to that motherfucker. If I got you blocked on my...
Yo, she makes Nana look stupid because Nana was vouching for her. Oh, she probably had to go take the dogs out. And now you come on and say, you told Nana, you didn't do shit. You were sitting right there. You're so disrespectful. This is a child. This is a child that's fighting for their lives. And this woman was praying for the child, but you couldn't separate the two. You couldn't separate the two and be silent and show some fucking respect. And that should have told Kit Kat everything she needs to know if she's fighting the big C too. That you couldn't even put your stupidity and your pettiness aside to sit there and say nothing when they're saying a prayer for a child that is also fighting that.
My side, I'm not talking to you. I'm not doing shit with you on somebody else's platform.
Well, the child didn't do nothing to you, and you disrespected the child's prayer, not the person that you have block's prayer. Okay? So that just goes to show the truly ignorant, disrespectful cunt that you are. Exactly. Not only that, you disrespected Nana, in my opinion, because Nana was the one saying the prayer. So you lied and said that you would be back because you wanted to take the dogs out, and you just sat there after Nana said, oh.
I know they won't get in a box that they can't control. They won't. And she was trying to convince Naked Butterfly to start blocking people because she tells her, they're taking your channels down or your whatever the freak they're called on TikTok, your accounts down because you don't block people. What does that have to do with anything? Because she doesn't block people, they're taking her accounts down. No, what? She's so mad that Naked Butterfly doesn't block people and allows people to state their opinions. Lori, then stop going in her box. Like, stop going in her box. If you care about Naked Butterfly, that's your friend. If I was going into somebody's box or on somebody's panel, because I don't, do TikTok. I mean, I have a TikTok, but, I got like 140 freaking followers on TikTok. But if I knew that a friend of mine's, I was causing their channel or their account to be taken down just simply for me being there, I wouldn't go there anymore. Especially if I have my own platform. Why would I do that to them? Because I'm just so important, and Lori doesn't get that. Oh, I go there and they just make it all about me. Exactly. And if you know that you're derailing her whole chat, then maybe don't go there. You know what I mean? Like, she's so selfish.
She probably had to take the dogs out, and she said a prayer to herself as she was taking the dogs out.
Oh my God, imagine if she was reporting herself out of jealousy and envy because she won't block people. Wow, two of a kind. I never thought about that. Really? You were able to go live with 350? Okay, so maybe soon, right? I'll be able to go live on TikTok. I don't know. I might like it. I don't know. You don't have to worry about me doing a Victoria and taking my phone everywhere and giving you guys motion sickness, because I'll be doing the same thing here, sitting my ass down. You'll get motion sickness by my hands moving, but I won't be moving you guys around everywhere, like, and you won't hear like that shit annoys me too. Like the noise, like stop shuffling and scavenging through shit. Sit your ass down. Shit's annoying. I wish Lori would have the balls to unblock Villain, but she won't. She got a big mouth when she's running it. Yes, to herself on the screen. I know. Soon as it was mentioned, I thought Lori. Wait, sorry. Soon as it was mentioned, I thought Lori was reporting her. Yeah, right. I know. Will you show us your popcorn ceiling? I don't. Who has a popcorn ceiling? I don't. I have a high ass ceiling. My ceiling is not popcorn. Let me see if I can show you guys. My ceiling goes all the way up, but I have a blue ceiling. I don't have a popcorn ceiling. Thank God, because that shit will probably, well, I can't reach it for it to poke me. It was the popcorn fucking walls that used to hurt me in my aunt's house, but I don't have popcorn ceilings. Thank God. Okay.
So you made Nana look like an asshole too, for lying for you, covering for you. Who does that? Who gets up, or who says they're going to leave to take their dogs out while someone is praying for a child who is very sick?
Exactly.
That's very disgusting.
No, not happening. I got nothing to say to you now. Did I pray for that little man, or little one that is sick? I sure did. I sure did.
No, they do give me motion sickness too. Baby blue eyes, they do. They with the moving and all of that. Like, stay still. Stay still. Sit your phone somewhere, right? You're carrying your phone everywhere. Like, and that's what I'm saying. These people have to do everything on live. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just, I don't understand that. And again, no shade, right? But why does everything you do have to be on a live? I sit down when I have something to say. I press live when I have something to say. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to take you guys all around. And let's say I took you in my kitchen while I cooked the meal. My phone would be sitting on my tripod. I would sit my phone on the tripod. My phone would be stationary. So I'm moving around, but my phone isn't. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Wouldn't listen to
I mean, little man didn't do anything, That's all. He didn't do anything at all. But again, if I got you blocked on my side, and I'm in someone's box, and you want
to... I know, girl. I know she does. But that's $1 million kitchen, Camden. Don't be talking about her fucking $1 million kitchen, girl. Don't you do it, girl. Don't you do it. Talking about
blah, 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 blah. You blah, 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 because I ain't got nothing to say. You blocked. So I'm on someone else's platform. Ain't even my life.
You don't even know why that person's blocked. You don't even know who blocked them. If you blocked them or someone else did, you got so many people blocked. So stop making excuses of why you're disrespectful.
So I just wanted to show you guys that this is on Mickey Mouse's channel. You can go watch it, the whole thing. I'm going to try to look for Villain's latest one really quickly, and then I'm going to get out of here because my one son is home and I want to order us some dinner. I want some Italian. That's what I want, but he's not really too big on it. I don't know. And I don't want to have to get him a pizza. I ordered from this pizzeria, and I like the chicken parmesan with spaghettis. Ooh, comes with the garlic knots. Love it. But he doesn't like it too much because he says he's so used to like my cooking, and he says they don't put any seasoning. I'm like, dude, spaghetti. What the hell, man? Hold on. What the hell? How can I just search something? Okay, here it goes. Who am I looking for? Your favorite villain. I love her merch. I want that hoodie so much. The Popo hoodie. Oof. I love that shit. I want it. I need to order it. All right. So which one was it? Oh, Lori, get a grip. It's only 3 minutes. Okay. I'm going to play that one and then I'm going to get out of here. And I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm terrible with reading my chat. I genuinely... Oh, one thing before I do that. Lori. Let me show you something, Lori. So this, let me show you what this is. See these? These are disposable sponges, Lori, okay? You take one, you use it, basura, garbage, okay? Another day, you take a new one, you use it, basura, bótalo. You don't keep it forever. These, you could get them in Dollar Tree, girl. Look at it. Use one, throw it out. You keep it, it turns brown and all of that. You're putting bacteria back on your face, girl. Super cheap. Get a bunch. Throw the shits out, girl. Don't keep using them until they're breaking apart. They're super inexpensive. Super inexpensive, girl. You keep using the same ones. Throw them shits out. They're fucking disposable. Sorry. I know, Jennifer Diaz. That's what I was thinking. I don't want Chinese food or any of that. It's the weekend. I cook during the week, especially when my sons are off. Like we have the same days off, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So those are the days that I cook. We're all home. You know, I'll cook other days, and then I'll put their food like in Tupperwares in the microwave because by the time they get home from work, I'm already asleep. So I put in the microwave. I'll text them, hey, your food is in the microwave. But Friday and Saturday, a sister is not cooking. A sister is not cooking. So good night, dog. Everyone enjoy your evening. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. I know, baby blue eyes, but I need that hoodie. I need it. I love that hoodie. And Popo, that's just so like New York. Villain is so New York. So Staten Island. I love it. I took off my damn glasses. No one my ass can't see. Lord of mercy. All right. I hate this. I always got to click these things. Get on my way, man. All right.
Hi, sorry, I hate to disappoint y'all, but I really don't have the time today to deal with the child neglector and abuser because I'm dealing with another child abuser and neglector. So I really don't have the time. But Lori, let me assure you, okay, you have no fucking idea who my contacts are. All right. Let me assure you that there ain't a damn thing that you could do to me that would shake me or move me in any way. So you understand? I can promise you that you are the only one that is in trouble here. Okay. I am very well aware of what my legal bounds permit me to do. Okay. You might want to do some research. All right. Because I'm not afraid of you. I don't have to worry about being charged for neglecting my children. I don't have to worry about going to jail. I don't have to worry about my animals being removed. I don't have to worry that I have inflicted so much trauma on my children.
I'm getting off now. I'm going to order our food.
That they may not. I don't have to worry about being charged for neglecting my children. I don't have to worry about going to jail. I don't have to worry about my animals being removed. I don't have to worry that I have inflicted so much trauma on my children that they may not be able to live normal lives. Those aren't my concerns. Okay. That's first. Secondly, naked butterfly. I don't even address you, babe. Okay. I could drop our DMs. Do you want me to do that? I could do that where you say Lori is trash. You can't sit by something like that. So what are you sitting over there for now?
Hi, my beautiful Gigi. I've been sick since Monday. Tried to eat like a sandwich a few days ago and it just tasted off. Oh, I hate that. I know when you're sick and your taste buds are, oh, that's the word.
Just wondering. But I just wanted to make that statement so that y'all could stop coming to me about it. I don't care what Lori says. All right, Lori, you can't move me, bitch. You understand that? I am not worried. You want to know why? I don't break laws. I adhere to what I am legally able to do, which is why you would never find me in your chat. Because the second that I start doing stuff like that, that's considered harassment. Okay? Me helping somebody put evidence together so that your children are protected is not against the law, especially when you have the history of neglect that you have, right? So, babe, stop flattering yourself, all right? And it would be IP addresses. That's, first of all, not IEPs, which weird that that's what stands out to you because I could guarantee that you've had them, right? But you're out of your league here, babe.
Yeah.
All right? I promise you, ain't nobody over here worried, all right? You put this shit on the internet, it all starts with you. Okay, you might want to brush up on some laws because you're a little bit behind on how things actually go. All right, maybe brush up on some laws.
There's a lot of people that need to brush up on some laws around here on YouTube. So say that again.
Okay, you might want to brush up on some laws because you're a little bit behind on how things actually go. All right, maybe if you wanted people to talk about you better, you should have done better. All right, but instead, you've been on the internet grifting, using your children's trauma, re-traumatizing them over and over and over again for your fucking gain. Bitch, I'm not afraid of you. Do you understand me? You think that you're so big and bad, but you can't even be honest. Let's be serious. You got a lot.
Exactly. People that think they're the biggest and the baddest, but can't even be honest. Everything they say is a lie. They have to fabricate, right, evidence or proof. Again, I've learned a few things about real proof and evidence. That's why I like screen recordings and stuff. Villain, she's always on point.
Lie to people on the internet. That's embarrassing. You are a 44-year-old woman. That is embarrassing. All right? You're in for a rude awakening. Because Monday, that's just the beginning, babe. Best of luck.
Oof.
As I'm in the midst of applying for residency right now. Wish me luck.
I know. What I don't know. Well, my friend Teresa is like best friends with Nikki, so I know that she's been having trouble breathing and stuff. I have to ask Teresa, but I know that she was having trouble breathing. So I hope that she's okay, Nikki. I hope that's my friend too. Known her a long time. So I hope Nikki is okay. Oh shit, sorry, I forgot. I'm still sharing my screen. I hope that Nikki is okay. I know she was having trouble breathing because she was very, very sick. You could hear it. She did a short video and you could hear her shortness of breath and stuff. And I was kind of worried when I heard that. So I hope that she's okay. I will check in with Teresa, or maybe I don't want to message Nikki. She's not feeling well, but hopefully I'll keep you guys updated in my community tab when Teresa lets me know how she's doing. She's still having, she's doing a little better, still having issues breathing. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Because I meant to ask Teresa today, so thank you, Mask Guy Johnny, for that. Thank you, Mama Goose. I appreciate having you guys here. Sorry, excuse me. A lot of you guys are new to my channel. Sophie, I appreciate. She has been amazing at sharing my channel and stuff. My channel is just me being a flawed person. I shared a lot on my channel. I shared some beefing with people on YouTube. I am at a place now where I'm not going to beef with anybody on the internet. If they want to beef, they can beef with themselves. I'm not doing back and forth on the internet. I have learned that it's not what you're called that matters. It's what you answer to that does, right? So I know who I am, and people in my life know who I am, and that's all that matters. So on my channel, this is what you will see, sharing my recovery and addiction, calling out people that like Lori Jones and others. I keep Lisa Richards in my prayers. I don't cover her as much because it's nothing's changed. When I covered Miss Ashy Cat, it was upsetting. And I did an update when she was pregnant and was doing better. But I know that she's gone up and down. And I just feel like I bring it to my channel. I bring awareness to the situation, show the person. But if I harp on it every day, somebody that's in active addiction, there's no point in that. They're already at a low point in their life. And the reason I covered them was to show people what addiction looks like, what it does to people, and how enabling is dangerous, life-ending dangerous. You know what I mean? But I appreciate all my new subscribers. I'm blown away by all the new subscribers. I thank you guys for being here. I will be live. I'm going to make sure, because I took a hiatus from my channel because YouTube had become too much drama. But I am resigned and resolute not to participate in that. I'm going to come here with topics, and I will be live mandatory once a week. I'm trying to do more than that, but I can at least promise once a week to be live here. Me and Sophie want to do where we alternate on each other's channels, because I enjoyed being on her panel, and I would like her to come over here and we go over there and we do all of that. We want to make that a more frequent thing as well. So anyway, I appreciate you all being here. I know some people will be like, I was harsh on Lori Jones, but it is upsetting. It's triggering for me. I was a kid who lived through what her daughters are living through. Thankfully, I was rescued younger at 11 years old, and there was already so much damage done to me, permanent damage, that led me to addiction in my early 20s because I hadn't dealt with it. So when I see this happening to other girls, it upsets me. It upsets me a lot. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. And for those who are new here, my intro and my outro are my son. Two of my sons make music in their spare time. They work a full-time job and do music. I have a brother that is also a musician. So my intro, my outro is my son. So I always play my outro. It's a silly little song. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Sophie said she most likely will be live Monday. I can't wait. I will be there with bells on. I will be back. If Sophie goes live Monday, I'll be here Tuesday. Okay. I want to cover somebody else in addiction and just talk to you guys. So I hope to see you all, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And God willing, si Dios quiere, nos vemos el martes. Okay. I hope to see you all, and I hope you have a great evening. Bye, guys.
You left us here with Joe, but why Joe? Are you mad at me? Cause that one time I ain't pour you water, I was busy on my phone. Oh, I get it, we ain't good enough for you. I saw a mouse at the job and I warned you. I thought that that would be enough to deserve your time, but clearly that ain't real enough for you. You told me that I look like Harry Potter. I said back that I kiss your mama. Not really, but I wish that I did. Now I'm thinking about it, I should've threw that line on ya. You lucky I'm not fond of drama, or else I would've went to Dennis and told him when you saw him first time that he looked like a llama. Man, Sydney, man, you know it's not gonna be the same without you, man. It's not gonna be the same at the restaurant. It's not gonna be the same at the restaurant. I told you I'll make it soft for you, but I didn't know it was gonna be this. This is a goodbye song. This is just a goodbye song. This is just a goodbye song.